Damn it. Where's the stupid thing? Yay! I think we're working. Oh, geez. I don't know. Gosh, I'm so out of it. Anyway, guys, it is hump day. Hump it if you got it. If you don't got it, don't hump it. I mean, can we get past this, right? Can we just admit that? Man, none of this stuff works. And that means my brain doesn't work. It's gone. It is, it's just gone. Everything is. I don't know what happened. Let's see here. I'm gonna mess this up if I don't do that. All right, cool. Now that's working. I think. I hope. I don't even know if I'm streaming right now. I mean, this is so sad. Oh well, the beauty of this is I'm just gonna talk to myself because I'm an idiot and I'm good at that. Being an idiot, I'm good at. Is any of this stuff the way it works? Is that what I want? No, I want that. Do I want this? No, I want this. Okay, awesome. Now I pull this down, move to retina display, and now I can see chat. Yes, fabulous, beautiful colors. All of this brought to you without the intervention of drugs. This is a great day as you hear me move a pill bottle. Don't worry, vitamins. What day is today? Is this working? Because I have this on a new setting, plugged in a new way. I don't even know where the old way is. Anyway, let's get this one. Hold on, wait a second. I hope you guys can hear me. Let's see. If you can't hear me, somebody I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, listener, how are you doing? Let's see here. Hold on. I am cleaning, but I'll be listening. That is awesome. Hey, listen, when you get done cleaning there, will you come over to my place? Mommy Spice, how are you? Just donned the soulless ginger. By the way, I don't think I addressed that enough the other night. That is the coolest thing about a name. Okay, if you're a redhead and you're like, yeah, I'm the soulless ginger. I mean, like, we didn't expect you to have a soul anyway, right? But here's the thing: is you make fun of yourself. It's self-depreciating humor, and it is the best kind of humor, and I love that, and I love seeing it here. Just on Jen with no filter. You know what? I thought I found a quarter today. I thought about you, and I didn't know this was a quarter. They put the state stuff on the back of them. Well, it was the gateway to the West. I was like, St. Louis. I know that. It's got the big arch, big McDonald's arches. And no, it was the Cumberland Gap, which is Kentucky. So, yeah. But anyway, it made me think about you. I had to, I don't know, just long story. Man, it's awesome. Squad Bob. Why is it called Hump Day? Why not two Hump Day? It's funny you should say that. I do have a lot of stuff I want to talk to you guys tonight about the channel. I got to spend some time with the White Rabbit the other night, and we started talking about the future of the channel, everything else, the growth, the family, just you guys. And so I do want to talk about it tonight, and the two hump camel was brought up. We talked about that again today. Let's see here. Who am I missing? Great Dane Mom, how are you doing? She's from my favorite state. I really do. Louisiana is my favorite state. Cool Frog, all the way from the pond. How you doing, brother? How are you doing, man? I have not heard anybody in a long time. It's like a long time, like yesterday I was gone, right? So it's gone. It is what it is. But then it's like the long time I'm sitting here going, Yeah, it's like what, 3 days. One of them was a road day. Uh, Jason Priestley invented carbonated water in 1733. He truly is a vampire. And he's a mushroom log in Dixon, Tennessee. Look it up. I want to make that. I want to lie to you guys. Uh, wait, Shizzy, what is happening, bro? I was thinking about you too. You know, it's funny. We had some time alone, and alone's not like together. Alone's in like, time with our brains, whatever the hell you call this stuff up here. I was thinking about sticking a pin like my ear or my nose and see if I could touch my brain if it would tickle. Just make sure it's still there. But anyway, Shizzy, I was thinking about you, man. Like Friday night was so great, dude. It was so great. And Friday night is rapidly coming up upon us. Melissa Jane just driving. Yeah, she is. She's driving that internet. She is on the information super highway because she is AI. Oh, I have a Melissa Jane story. I have two. Holy cow. I cannot believe that. I've got two Melissa Jane stories. Ooh. Should I save those? See, this is where my childlike wonderment and my inability to remember things collide. I won't remember by Friday. So the great thing is I can talk about it Friday, and then I'll remember halfway through, and I'll be like, I know how this ends. It ends good. Anyway, Dictionary Diva, how are you doing, my love? I was with Dictionary Diva last night. It was awesome. Willie Jilly, how are you doing? Hey everyone, hand pink waving. I wish whatever this thing's called, StreamYards, would get their jive figured out. And I don't know, do everything. Gene Spratt, how are you doing with my Valentine's Day hearts? I love that emoji thing. Oh, ladies, are you ready? Are you ladies ready? Jay's in the chat. It says hand pink waving. Yeah, we hope it's a hand. I love it when I make myself laugh. Jay, I have not forgot about you, brother. I just haven't had a chance to Sand Cow Day. Yes, I forget about the Sand Cow. If the White Rabbit could hear my voice, I would say, "Oh, hey, this is something else. There's another thing. I need to start writing this stuff down. I have this, but I have no pen. I need more pens. And when I say pens, I don't mean like Bic pens. I don't need a disposable pen. I need my pen addiction going on. But yeah, Sand Cow, White Rabbit, if you can hear me. Cool Gamer, how are you doing, brother? Do you know what? We need to talk about some games. I'm gonna start doing some. I'm gonna start playing again. During the day, I just feel like I'm wasting time doing like stupid stuff. Like, I don't know, adult things. That sucks. So anyway, cool game. I need to know what you're playing. I need you to tell me what is something cool and fun to forget the day about. The furry kitty working. Meow. What is this? Have I missed out? What are you guys doing to me? The volume's good. Oh, thank goodness. Because I have a whole new thing. So this MacBook's got USB 3. Is that what it's called? You see that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, these little things. Well, then I find out that USB C or something, it's the same damn speed. And I'm like, why am I buying all these things when I can use the old USB that goes on everything? It's the same speed and everything. So anyway, so my mic now is plugged because it's got a USB connection. So I've got it plugged in to my router deal that has the USB C to D2. And I have what I was using for my router, which is a USB-C or 3, whatever the hell, is I'm not using it anymore. I don't know where it is right now. Anyway, all this upsets me because I bought 2 things when I only needed 1. And I feel gypped because I didn't understand what was going on. Clumsy clairvoyance. If you were here, you could tell me what was going on. Hello, all friends. It does say hoes. Saved. Foes, bros, and hoes. LOL. Ha. I love that. Foes, bros, and hoes. That's your new moniker for coming in. Yesterday was National Ag Day, but I didn't know what today is. It's National Diva Day. Wolfkinder, how are you doing? You can clean your own crap up. I have a hard enough time cleaning my own stuff. Yeah, I had to clean some stuff today. Yeah, it sucked. Let's see here. Trying to catch up. Guys, Texas Jen's in here. Texas Jen. Okay, look, I don't know. I need to know some details about your life. You got to tell me where you're going to be, when you're going to be there, because I think that we need to work together. We need to have a meeting of the minds and come up with some really great stuff. Because you know what? You got to take some Post-it notes with you. You know, you got to do it. You got to do the birds aren't real. Here's the thing. We're going to do a twist on it. So you take the Post-it note. You write birds aren't real. You stick it on something. Take the picture. Leave the Post-it note. How awesome would that be? Memento Mori, how are you doing? I've been missing Memento. Memento has the coolest avatar. He's like got a collection of them. Lady Autumn Sky, how are you? I need to get through this. I gotta catch up. Rally, what's going on, my brother? Dude, Rally's so cool, man. Like nobody can keep up with it. I watched Ted Logan earlier, Rally, and every time I watch it, I think about you. Oh my gosh! Oh, what's the guy's name in Ted Logan? You guys know who I'm talking about? The guy who grunts for speak. He's like and he like fights a lot. Who is that guy? What is his name? Because here's the thing. I think it's Mad Max. I think that dude is Mad Max. Mad Max of Melissa Jane territory. So I want to show you guys something. Did you guys, I don't know if you guys saw this or not. Why is that not popping up? Oh man, this is great. Oh, wait a second. Where's my headphones? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. What'd I do with them? Well, you know what we're gonna do. Here's the thing. This is why I like the color orange. And I like big, like huge things. You don't lose them. Anyway, oh man, I didn't know this guy over here is playing at Gibson. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we have another one we could go to. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I got a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of stuff in my brain, a lot of analytics and everything. We're gonna figure all this out. Anyway, hang on there. I'm typing. In case you guys can't tell. This is so awesome. Okay. Guys, this is the coolest thing ever. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Yes. Yes. Ballstorm. His father hated me. He thought I was a bad influence on him. Ballstorm taught me everything I don't know. All right. Ballstorm, I hope you're safe, my brother. I hope you're doing well. And do 2 days to Miami night. Did I just see Miami Spice on here? I've got to talk to Miami Spice. That's what it boils down to. She's like MOA. That's not the right term. MIA. There we go. Oh man, I've got a new website. I've got new everything. Everything's is going at one time. I did a lot of work today, guys. I did a lot of tedious work, and I hate that part. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the whole organizing and having to put up stuff. So we have this family, we have this foundation for when we build our house, because our house is gonna be a high rise. It's gonna be like I'm George Jefferson. I look just like him. I'm George Jefferson, moving on up, going up to sky high. And that's what we're going to do. We're all going to go together, and it's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. But the foundation sucks, man. It sucks. You know what? Here's the thing. Never build a house until you have a dirt engineer come out and inspect the dirt. Yeah, that's the deal. Carol, how are you doing? Yeah, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. Yes. You need to be full-time on the computer so you can be listening to me and telling me how to run my life, because I need help. My life is, I'm so bad at life, guys. I am horrible at it. I told the White Rabbit today, I said, I'm going to tell us in the chat tonight. I'm going to say, look, if anybody wants to know how to become like my best friend, if you want access to, like, I don't know, anything stupid I do. When I say something during a stream, write it down, or don't write down. Send me a message and remind me I need to do that, because I'm horrible at it. Yes, Jay, we are moving on up. And by the way, Jay, we've got to get together. What's your schedule like during times? Like, 9 o'clock at night usually. All right, so hang on. Yeah, I know. Look at me. I'm a dork. I feel like I don't know. I don't have it. I need to be like, bring the airplane in this way. Yes, Miami Spice, you're so awesome. But we got to talk. Why won't you talk to me anymore? Do you hate me? I feel like I'm hated. All right, share screen. All right, guys, this is so cool. I saw this. Okay, here's what happened. I'm going to share with you guys a video. I saw this and about fell over on the floor. Like, I needed this so bad. I'm going to watch it twice. First time, we're just going to watch it. And then the second time, we're going to talk about it, because it is the most perfect video I've ever seen. It is so great. All right, look at this. Do you see who this is? That's Mad Max. And he looks like the guy from Ted. Is it Ted Logan? All right, I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so check this out. Let me turn the volume up. Where's the volume at? Oh, man, please don't tell me I got to find volume. I do. I turned it off on Yep. Volume's off. Ah, jeez. And see, look, it won't pop up. It won't just like go, hello, here's the low volume. Nope. So now I got to find something else. So I got to go back. And let's go to like do we have a video? I missed that. Oh, this is good. Okay, so see, look, I play. Oh, see down here, it's got that little X. It's telling me that's not primitive. Okay, here, I'm going to hit play it now. So, Mad Max, this is a Melissa Jane short, all right? I promise I'm not going to talk anymore.
No, happy running you. Tell them what you said, and then you looked at me.
I said, we were watching John Wick 2, and there was an old Italian balding dude with a ponytail. I'm like, what is it with old balding dudes and ponytails?
No, you said old Italian bowling dudes.
Yeah, old Italian dudes and balding and ponytails. And then I looked at him because he's balding and has a ponytail.
And then the way she looked at me was. No, happy. No, happy running.
Is that not hilarious? Is that not the funniest thing you guys have ever seen? Oh my gosh, like I saw that and I fell over. Yes, Miami Spice, I love this video. Rally, is he famous? Yeah, that's Mad Max. You ever seen the movie Mad Max? That is Melissa Jane's husband. He cruises the Badlands in search of petrol. Oh, what'd I do wrong? What'd I do? Yeah, I tried calling. You didn't answer. I did. Thanks. Now I have Phil Collins stuck in my head. Let's see here. Hang on. I just saw somebody. Who was this? Wait, it was let's see here. That's hilarious. Yes. Yes, Jay. She's doing the Illuminati eye. Okay, so look, check this out again. So I didn't understand him the first sentence he says. He's like, not happy now. I didn't understand him. Isn't that great? And I had to like, it's so great how this short does, because this is what YouTube tells you to get more views, is at the end, if you can connect the end of your short to the beginning, so it kind of looks like you're just still watching the same thing, you'll stick on it. And instead of like getting a 15-second view, you get like a 20-second, 25-second. Man, I'll sit there sometimes. I'm like, well, how many times is this? How long is this? I look down, I've watched it 7 times. But anyway, yes, it is a perfect example of how you do these things. And then her
Tell
laughing.
them what you said, and then you looked at me.
I
I love
said,
the Illuminati.
oh, watching John Wick 2, and there was an old Italian balding dude with a ponytail.
Now, how much do you think that's like? Is this like an opportunity? Is that what the deal was? She's like, now I have the opportunity to tell him, honey, you might need to think about a new hairstylist. It's time. It's time. I mean, honestly, she set him up. She totally set him up.
Mike, what is it with old balding dudes and
Wait a second. Also, before I forget this, she's watching John Wick 2. How awesome is that? Like they're watching John Wick 2 in the middle of the day. Like it's daylight. That is so cool, man. I love John Wick. Don't mess with a dog.
ponytails?
No, you said I was Italian bowling dude. Hang on.
I love how he
Yeah,
corrects
old
her.
Italian dudes and balding and ponytails.
So she like tries to say it in a way that doesn't sound as bad. She doesn't want you to sound as bad as it really is. That's why he's like, no. You specifically described me.
And then I looked at him.
She knows what she did.
And then the way she looked at me was,
I love this look. I love that.
not happy.
I love that laugh. This is the
No.
greatest. That's the greatest shorts. Like that is how I wish I could make shorts. That is really, really cool. Good job, Mel. That is you win it. That's the winner chicken dinner award. Let's see here. Sorry, I kind of fell out of this chat here for a second. Doing the Illuminati. He's actually Greek and not Italian. Yeah, but he also says he's Australian. So I mean, he's not even real. John Stamos is Greek, not Italian. Clumsy. Do you spend your day taking selfies? No, I don't take selfies. I do streams. I watch myself every day for hours. That's what my life's become. Damn, where the hell did I go wrong? Oh, jeez. I did answer, but couldn't hear you. Yeah, that's what I hear. Hello, God. It's me, Margaret. Rally, agree, Carol. You can't be. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Did I miss that? Lots of coffee. Peter Kane. Well, no, I mean, it's nothing like the two. I mean, that Peter Kane was telling an autobiographical story about himself and the trauma he suffered through. This was the inside look, the lens turned on to the inside of a house, your most private, secure, your castle. This is where you're safe. This is your safe place. And the king of the castle got a zinger from the queen. She's like, hey, You saw it over the weekend. Did you see Mad Max, John Wick 2, or did you see this video? Because I didn't know. Oh, are we watching the new one tonight? Oh, we were watching the new one tonight. Hold on, you saw John Wick 4? Is that out? Gosh, I've got to get out of the house. Yeah, it's Peter Kane. Peter Kane. All right, see, I'm going to speed up. You're killing me. Wait a second. Tom Gillis, did he come in? Debbie, how are you doing? Wait, did I miss Tom Gillis? No. Rabbit, how are you? Oh, you're going to the movies. It's out there? So you guys really are in the future. It's not out here. You can't see it yet. Did you know that dude died? The dude, the concierge, the black dude with the real cool voice. He died like 2 days, 3 days, maybe 4 days ago. I'm like, what? He was in The Wire. Have you guys ever seen the movie, the show The Wire on HBO? Oh my gosh, if you've not watched The Wire and you have HBO, I want you to binge it. It is so cop, it's so, I don't know, just it's all based on a true story. And to think that all that's true just makes you think like, well, I mean, for me, because like I said, I haven't, for some reason, I know a lot of police. And it's, man, it's, I'll just tell you this. If you haven't watched The Wire, the very beginning, the first episode, the question is, who shot Snot? It's like, who shot Snot? Like, Snot? Snot's the dude's name. Snot got shot. Who shot him? Why is he called Snot? I don't know, man. He showed up at the bus stop one day. His nose was running. He got stuck with the name Snot. So you tell me he went his whole life? He was called Snot? Yeah, man. It's the cards life deals you. Dude, The Wire's awesome. All based on a true story. Omar. The White Rabbit reminds me of Omar. Lauren, how are you doing? Wait a second. Lauren, how do I know you? Wait a second. Are you friends with Alyssa Clips? Lauren? Or am I having a complete hemorrhage right now? Let me know. Because either way is cool. Oh man. 3 movies and he didn't get to 300. Well, we didn't get to see the one that he killed with a pencil, which is awesome. Hang on a second here. I'm not paying attention. I got too many chats over here to look at. So hang on. Oh man, I don't have my stuff ready.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Get your peanut butter and jelly. Thank you, Rabbit. Gifted 5 memberships. Guys, you need to grab these because we're going to be talking about memberships tonight. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of future stuff's happening. Lauren, don't go anywhere. Judge Maddie, how are you doing? Rabbit, you mad lass. I love that. I'm going to start calling her Rabbit the mad lass. And yeah, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. So, Lauren, yes. How do I get a hold of you? Platonic way. Because Alyssa told me a little bit about you. Unfortunately, been dealing with a lot of 3D world this week. It's kind of sucked, but I would love to um, get together. We'll talk, chat, have a little back and forth. How's that sound? Um, but yeah, Judge Matt. Okay, you guys are not telling me what this moo is, and it kills me because camels go moo, and that's another thing we needed to talk about that. So, Graham's Bar, how are you doing? It's Hump Day again, dude. It is like Groundhog Day of hump days. You just hump, and then your day, and then you hump, and then your day. I mean, who knows, man? What's happening? It's crazy around here. It's crazy around here. Susie Tried, how are you doing? Yeah, I just realized that Lauren is in here like watching me going, oh no, I don't want to have anything to do with this guy. He's an idiot. And I was like, yes, I can agree with that. I can tell you all about it. Everybody here in the chat, Lauren, can tell you I'm an idiot. They're just here because they feel bad for my wife. Which all of that reminds me. So I've got a new deal. Oh, hey, by the way, Jay, want you to know, man, girls, there's your last chance. Till Jay's on stream. So I'm getting ready to delete him so I have space. There you go. Okay? Jay, you're gonna have to wear sunglasses when you come on. Anyway, okay, so what happened was yesterday I wasn't here. Holy hell, man, yesterday was a busy day. Right? Was I can't remember all the stuff that happened together. All right, let's see here. Desktop and let's see, we go this one, we go this, I do this. Okay, so Monday night. Oh yeah, you guys know about this. So yeah, Monday night. I was gone, and I come in Monday, and Brown Dog is limping. Now on Tuesday, Rabbit, I love you. Oh my gosh, that's what I was trying to get everything fixed for. You see, I can't even talk right. Yes, that's awesome. Oh, I have no idea. Are you crying? I'm sorry I made you cry. Fluffy Nuts, how are you doing? Fluffy Nuts. I try to say PG-16. I try to. Or less than PG-16. Like a 13. But it doesn't always work out. But Rabbit, thank you so much. That is exactly you'll see in like 1 second here. Squad Bob's all like brown dog. Yeah, dude, I deleted it. Man, is that not crazy though? Yeah, I'm like 85% women. I don't know how, and I do now. It's because they've been waiting for you to show up. Guys, man, dude, they were. Where's Tweety at? She's always saying, you know what? I think I know where. That reminds me, I need to go over there. Wait. Oh, he is. That's awesome. All right, hang on a second here. Hey, you guys want to do one of those bombs that Purple does? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've never done this before. Okay. But Michael Malloy is streaming right now. And what about if you guys, Shalom, how are you doing? I love the way you took that picture, by the way, with the sun coming in behind you. That's awesome. Yeah, so yeah, like a glitter bomb. A glitter bomb. I love glitter. Glitter is there anything better than glitter? Is there anything it can't do? By the way, Vol Storm, say hi to Lauren. Lauren has not told me how I get a hold of her. So, but anyway, she is friends with Alyssa Clips, and we've been talking about her. Good stuff. Good stuff. Look, you know what? I'm a giver. I'm a lover, a giver. That's what we do. So, guys, look. Here's the thing. I'm gonna put this up here in the deal. Go over to Michael Malloy. Everybody, just run over there and put orange hearts everywhere. What do you think? And here's what I'm gonna do. Hang on a second. Before I put that up, let's do this. Present, share screen, and yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so here's Michael Malloy. Let's all go over there and light up his chat with orange hearts. Okay. You guys want to try this? We've never done this before. This is a new thing tonight. And I know it's going to happen. Everybody's going to get lost. I may not come back. But let's do this, okay? So I'm going to put his, this is the link. Okay. Do you see that? Hang on a second here. Rabbit, I'm getting to the dogs. Give me a second. Wait, hold on. No. Oh, I just removed myself as a managing moderator. What? No. It's my channel. I can't do that. Okay, so I put that at the top. All right. Now, oh, there he goes. Yeah, awesome. Go over there and say hi to Mr. Malloy. Hang on a second here.
All right.
All right, there it is.
Volstrom, hello. Hit my like button, guys. Texas Jen, hit my like button. You know me.
Yeah, guys, hit the like button for him.
Or to get the point.
So many people coming in. Yeah, they're from hello, Rabbit. They're all from the village. The village people.
The village idiot.
Miami Spice, hello. The expert rate. Oh, the expert is rating me. Hit my like button. Susie tried. Hey, what's going on?
To try to do these things.
Orange heart from the Doherty dozen.
There we go. Okay, now hit that like
DB,
button.
hello.
Boom.
You know how many nights?
There we go.
Hello, Rabbit.
Oh, there's the white rabbit.
The white rabbit.
I wonder where
the
she
expert
is.
says
She's been watching Malloy the whole time.
Give you love and the hi and hit the like. Yes, hit the like, please.
She's been over there watching Malloy the whole time.
Texas
That was
Jen.
great. Heidi, how are you doing?
Love you, Mr.
Yeah, come back here. I mean, I hope you come back here.
Who are the two young ladies that were on Darth channel?
I don't know. I
Was it
didn't
last
see
night or
Darth's
the night
channel.
before? They were hot.
There goes Miami Spice.
That are taken though. They're still hot.
Awesome.
Still
Awesome.
good. Expert.
Volstorm, awesome.
Hello,
All right,
Mr.
let me
Lloyd.
go
Hello,
tell-
TV. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Melissa Jane, can you come on, panel? Oh no, you're busy.
No, she's on
Yeah,
my channel,
sorry.
dude.
But
But you can't take my moderators. She is an
Thank
angel.
you, White Rabbit.
Uh,
We love you all back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I got 25 likes. Thank you. Hit that like button. Wolf Kinder 3.
all right, there you go.
Clumsy clairvoyance. It was me on
All right.
there. What? Really? Let me see. And you gave me a reading, right?
I don't know what's happening.
The
Anyway,
expert. Love you too, expert.
yeah, he's awesome.
You're awesome. You
So-
and your wife are awesome.
That was so much fun. I've never done that before. Guys, that was so cool. Rabbit, I'm so glad you're back. Where's Val? I figure everybody's gonna get lost. That's what I figured. Because I was lost. But anyway, yeah, that was cool. So Malloy, he has been on the YouTube street since like 2016. And he had a how do I take the comment off here? What am I doing? Oh, I'm so far behind in the comments. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so he what happened? What did we do? Oh, he's talking about Clumsy. He's hitting on her, probably. That's what he does, man. He's awesome. I got a t-shirt. I got a Playboy Malloy t-shirt. And see, look, this is all we have to do, man. Oh, he had to wait 10 minutes. Oh, dude. He's got that on. So yeah, he doesn't like controversy and he tries to stay away from all that stuff. And he got real sick and Texas Jen probably knows. Was it like uh December, January, around there? And anyway, he lived in Oregon by himself, and then he got so sick that he's now in a assisted living place in Utah, where his brother lives, and he hates Utah. He says it all the time. It's crazy, but he's just a cool guy, you know. And here's the thing: if I was in a hospital, okay, you know what? So let's go back. I spent a lot of time in the hospital with my mom right before Christmas. I spent a lot of time with her in the hospital all last year, and you guys were here for me. You guys made me. You became my best friends. These faceless, you know, these avatars. Where I always say, I love your avatar. I can remember that. I love the goofiness. I love the names. I love all that stuff. And yeah, Utah is gorgeous. Shalamong. I know I'm saying it wrong too. But yeah, he loves women. Squad Bob. Look at this. He loves women. Oh my gosh, dude. He did a stream. He wanted to do a stream on my channel because he found out that it's 85% female in the audience. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. But anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, so here's something. I was thinking about this. So went to the baseball game last night, and I was watching. I could see the hospital I was at earlier at the end of last year, and I remember there's like 3 or 4 streams I did where it was the sun setting over the Tennessee River. I didn't talk. I just hung out in the chat with y'all because I couldn't talk. I'm in a room trying to save my mother's life because she's had really bad doctors. That's what it boils down to. You know, it's at one point, I don't think I've ever shared this with you guys. It's like I was looking at the sun setting, and I was praying that I wasn't seeing the sunset of my mother's life. It was just, I don't know, it was very powerful. And you guys were there for me. Squad Bob was there every day. I mean, it was awesome. And I appreciate you guys. So this was the coolest thing, being able to go over there. Like, you got Malloy. What time is it? So he's on Mountain Time. So it's 7:00 his time. His only outlet to the world is doing this wonderful thing that Al Gore invented called the internet. And it's man, that's just cool to be able to share something like that. And all he does is he gets on there, and now I'll tell you what, though, he's a crafty dude. He's crafty. He's like, oh, I just want 20 likes. I think he might have started off with 15 or 10 or something earlier. And then it was because he streams every day, but then when he got sick, he wasn't able to. He's like, I just want to. Now I heard today, he's like, I'm just looking to get to 30 likes. I'm like, dude, you are awesome, man. Which, by the way, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. It really does help. So that silliness, it's silliness. Thank you guys for going over there. I appreciate you guys. That means a lot to me. Realist, how are you doing? Awesome. Realist, I love your avatar. It looks like you're either in Southern California or in Florida. Both of those are gorgeous, wonderful, all-American places, and you can never go wrong with taking a picture of the American flag and having that as your avatar. You know what? That'd be cool. Like, there's a thing when I was in law school, like, about getting South Carolina. Oh, yeah, I forget y'all have palm trees. About people were talking about trying to make it to every courthouse in Tennessee. And I was like, oh, dear Lord, there's 95 county ones. I'm like, I hope I don't go to any of them. Anyway, and you know, it's kind of like, I don't know what I'm thinking about the American flag realist had. It's just like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I don't think about like going on vacation. I need to find an American flag to take a picture of and be like, you know, have like I'd actually put my location, say I was, Disney World, I was Honolulu, I was, I don't know, Billings, Montana, whatever it was. And just, could you imagine? See, I love America because I love you guys. I like it because this country, I have all you guys. That's awesome. I'm very thankful for that. It's so it's like, you put all that stuff together and it's like, yeah, it'd be cool. It's like, just run it as a like a screensaver type thing. Anyway, yeah, I talk too much. I'm sorry. I'll drink. So, next thing, had a good time at the game last night. White Rabbit and I needed that. It was good to be out in the fresh air. It was cold. It felt a little bit like fall, which reminds me of football. You guys know we go to the games. After this baseball game, White Rabbit was asking me, he goes, do all the seats have these nice backs to them? And she was like, the parking's amazing. And then, coming home, I was like, I feel like I've been to a football game, but only have I'm 90% less tired than I am after a game. Like, football takes a lot out of you. And she's like, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like, I was like, we started talking about, because we used to watch a lot of golf on like Saturdays, because it's so beautiful, man. Like, get a good HD stream going. And you know what it is the ASMR from the announcers. They're like, Tiger Woods is taking on, he's a big hitter. Tiger Woods, he's going to drive this one hard and down the middle. Whatever it is. And it puts you to sleep. And I was like, I think baseball could do that. I used to love baseball as a kid. I was like, man, there's no reason not to get into college baseball more. The renovations to the baseball stadium are fantastic. Volstorm, aren't they building a new stadium? What's the story behind the Orange Hearts? Jay, I love the color orange. That's what it is. It seemed like, sorry I do that. Shizzy, what happened? But anyway, so Jay, it seems like everybody has they do hearts on everything. And so it's like Mountain Girl, her thing is green. There's a lot of purple. Well, I mean, of course, Purple Phoenix. Her color's purple. And all that stuff just kind of got started. And I wanted to make sure, because nobody else does orange. And it's my favorite color. And it's not because I went to the University of Tennessee. Orange has always been my color. It reminds me of myself. It's not just a color. It's a food. It's a flavor. It's a universal flavor from the fruit to the candy. It's obnoxious color. Not many people can pull it off. Some people are scared to wear orange, and no other word rhymes with it. It's extremely unique. So yeah, I love it. I love everything about it. But they're going to expand the current stadium. Can't move it anywhere else. Oh, wow. Well, there you go, White Rabbit. You're asking about that. She has that exact question. Why can't they do something here? Just down does blue for the Cowboys. See, I always think of Blue Heart being a for the police. And besides that, sometimes you go into a chat. Jay, here's another thing. You go into something. Well, like Malloy's thing. So you hit that up, right? And you're looking at it. And the first time it happens, I was like, what's going on here? What's happening? And anyway, but sometimes you go to a chat. I'll go into a stream sometimes. And it's like Clumsies. Okay, Clumsies is my hideout at 5 a.m. Ed Lippitt, how are you doing? Hey guys, thanks for coming over to Malloy's show. He's a great guy. Ed, he is a really great guy. And Ed, you live in the Philippines, right? I see you over there. In fact, I think I came on a stream and your internet crashed out. Oh my gosh, everybody, praise to the Toy Box Brain. I love wearing orange, especially when I ask them if they're glad I didn't say banana. Toy Box, I gotta send you a message too. I thought of something today I want to ask you. And you're the only person that would know the answer. So look at the big brains on Toy Box. Okay, so like here's another thing. So like see how Texas Jen, instead of writing out Toy Box brain, TBB. So you go into a thing, it's like, Columbia. I'm like, well, gosh, I know there's like 8 people in here I know. And it's hard to like, to do a conversation. I feel because I don't want to be rude. I want to say hi to everybody. So I just dropped the hearts and everybody knows that, hey, it's me coming in to say hi to everybody. It's just, it's a cool thing. What did Debbie do? That's good, Debbie. Where is she? What'd she do? Yeah, I still don't understand this. You got to explain this to me sometime. We get it. You're hot. Shizzy, man, it was so much fun Friday. Been talking about, actually, White Rabbit and I talked about you and Valhalla yesterday in the car. It was like, just didn't expect this for everybody. When you're on this side of the camera, it's a big risk to have somebody on. So Jay, it's a big risk having you on. No, it's not. But it's because if you get someone on, and I've had this before, and it's nothing against the person, but it's some people just lock up and they start seeing the chat scrolling by. Guys, you know who has anxiety a lot about doing this stuff? She's gonna kill me. She's absolutely gonna kill me for telling her secrets. Divinity. Yeah, Div, man. She's always like, how do you do it? She's like, I've been worried all day about this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't even know we were doing anything tonight. This is going to be awesome. I love it. I get to hang out with you. And Div is so cool, man. Div sent me, she sent me a message last night at like 1 a.m. We didn't get home till like, it's like she knew I was home. Maybe she's stalking me. That'd be awesome. Haha, Darth. You'd be jealous, wouldn't you, buddy? But anyway, let's see here. Hang on a second. Oh, wait, Div is a soldier. Hey, let me tell you what, Div is awesome. Okay, absolutely awesome. I gotta find that Friday Night Live when she came on. We begged her to come on. It took 2 weeks. Yeah. You know what else you've done? Of course it's nothing, brother. Of course it's nothing. Shizzy, you know what? This is just, okay. This was part of the thing that Rabbit and I were talking about is how Valhalla, how you doing, man? Man, you say his name and he appears like the devil. No, man, he's not the devil. Valhalla is one of the coolest people ever. It was on Friday Night Live that I was on, right? Yes. Last Friday, she came in. Dude, we were talking about, we did not realize that was 5 hours. Holy cow. We already know what, let's see here. Oh, yeah, I know it's not a secret. I'm just being goofy. Yeah, it was unbelievable. And yeah, she came in there at the end. She's great. Was that your first time hanging out with Div, Val? No. I don't know. But anyway, Val and Shizzy. So we were talking about you guys. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, you take a risk having people on because you don't know the chemistry that y'all have. And this happens all the time. So like Friday Night Live, it's like I'll have something going and it's like if something else, like, okay, we have like a whole plethora of ideas, all these stories, all these things, but actually have stories pulled up right now up in my tabs. And it's like all this we could talk about, but there's some things that are so great, so great and so interesting, and I can do such like a deep dive on it. And then I'm like, it'll kill the chemistry right now. It'll just absolutely kill the chemistry. What are you guys doing? What did the White Rabbit do? How many of your wives' drinks did you get into? Oh, that was hilarious. White Rabbit did watch. I thought she was asleep. Something fell. Oh, jeez. As long as I'm still sitting here. But anyway, yeah, that chemistry, and I mean, Shizzy knows it better than anybody. This guy was famous rock and roller. You guys know that? Now you gotta find the band he was in. He won't tell you, but you can figure it out if you know who it is. But anyway, expert, if you have any genuine people, the chemistry will take care of itself, dude. Absolutely, that's absolutely true. And you know, it's funny. I'm actually excited to talk with you, Jay, because I did that whole thing where it's like the girls were like, "Oh, can you make that his picture any bigger?" and all that stuff. And you're like, "Okay, this is a little creepy, a little flattering, a little creepy." The way you handled it, I was like, "Okay, I think I can hang out with this guy." I don't know. We might talk and be like, "Oh, this sucks." The master of ceremonies is extraordinary. What is the master of ceremonies? Is that like the preacher? Yeah, I'm housebroken. Is that what you're saying? Ah, thank you for getting me back on this. Squaw Bob, thank you so much. Super chat. Brown dog had puppies and has to pay puppamony, huh? Dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. That is a complete. Oh wait, I'll say that the wrong way. That is a completely
touchdown. Paper unbreaded.
unbreaded comment, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. Here, let me get back to that. So, Brown Dog, I come in. You guys like this? Do we need a timeline yet of how to keep up with talking to me? So, thank you so much, Squad Bob. And it's we had 3,000 chats, by the way, Friday night. If you guys ever want to know what it's like, keep up with the chat. We had 3,000 comments. So, Clumsy, I'm so glad you're a member. I got to talk about that too, but let's talk about Brown Dog first. So, come in. Brown Dog's holding his leg up worse than when he was under my care and his ACL blew. Yeah, timelines aren't real. God, see, this is why we keep Volstorm around. This, and the guy he drinks out of a pitcher. I mean, it's like if you're under 5'10", you feel like a midget. What happened? Oh yeah. Huck, how are you doing? Huck, you've changed your avatar, haven't you? Oh, hang on. You've changed your avatar. It went away. Maybe that's a good thing. I'm trying to read the shirt there. I can't. I just liked it that was a Coca-Cola style. Oh, that'd be cool. I need to do I gotta make some shirts. I gotta get a shirt. I've got Playboy Maloney shirts. I don't have my own. Texas Jen does. So, come back Monday, and you know, I told you guys, Brown Dog's just like will not put his foot down. He is completely restless. He can't sleep. Oh, is that a general one? Hang on. I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, so he's walking. No, he's not even walking. He won't put any energy on it. Next day, we're having X-ray, and I'm just like, It's driving me nuts. I mean, I'm just like, at one point, it was like the way, I think I told you guys Monday, I thought about just canceling the stream. Like the way of the world is just like crushing me right now. I'm like, can I please just have 2 days in a row that are good? You know, just 2 in a row. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's the perfect place. Hey, and where's the stupid clicker thing? That is the perfect place for it. So I want to talk to you about that, Texas Jen, but I didn't want to disclose anything. Yes. I want to talk to you about Vegas. We got to talk. Be fun. Because I need it. If you get arrested, I might be able to help you out. I have connections in Vegas. So yeah, his foot was just, I mean, it's like mangled. You know, that's how I feel. I'm like, oh my gosh. Worst night's sleep, man. I ended up, he keeps like waking me up. I'm like, okay, dude, you want to go downstairs? Is that what the deal is? Is it cooler down there? He can't lay down on his hip. I've given him Tylenol. I'm like, Benadryl's not helping. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is Brown Dog, Jen, with no filter. It's Brown Dog. Hang on a second. What's Valhalla launching? That could be scary. It could be like, you know, a new line of flip-flops, or it could be an ICBM. Don't really know. No. You get put in handcuffs a lot. Handcuffs are fun. I just ran into my dead cat. So anyway, yeah, she's gonna get she's taking handcuffs with her. Oh, don't let me forget to tell you the my adult movie store in Las Vegas story. The White Rabbit was there. So anyway, this is what furry handcuffs. But what color do you think Texas Jim would get? I do not know what her favorite color is. I would say she should get orange. Pink is overdone. Black surprisingly shows a lot of stains. Anyway, so what day was that? Yesterday? Tuesday morning. We have to take the dog to the vet. I got up at I was in Clumsy's chat. I was in Clumsy's Tuesday morning. I didn't go to sleep after that. Finally, the daylight comes out, you know, sun's up. I've got that Furminator. I was telling Bridget about she needs to get that Maine Coon of hers Furminated. And I get him, he's outside. I'm like, do you need to go outside at like 7 a.m.? He says, yes. So I take him out. Yes, it was a plan. This is the last visit for his procedure. And anyway, we go outside and he's like, oh, I can't lift my leg. He walks over in the middle of the yard and he just kind of squats like a little puppy. Like, oh. Yes, I like this. Oh my gosh, what is happening, Toy Box? I'm too young for this. I don't know what's happening. So then he's like, oh, I just want to scratch. I just want to roll around like this on my back. You like that? He looks just like me. That's how he does this. He's got Captain America t-shirt on and everything. Anyway, so we get him loaded up, take him upstairs to the vet. I mean, I don't know how long we were in that room for. It felt like 3 hours in like a little tiny interrogation room. That's what I felt like I was in. It was probably like 7 minutes. But you know, like he can't relax. But panting heavily, all this stuff. They come in to take him, bring him back. Vet says, yeah, I got his leg. Started working it, moving like this. Started rubbing up and down, squeezing it real hard. It's like, Yeah, it looks, he feels no pain. But I notice he's like, he doesn't want to put his foot down when he walks. What's funny is I was like, I think it was Squaw Bob that said, because White Rabbit took him for a walk before cutting his toenails. And he's like, he probably like it's first time he's worked those muscles in a while, probably just like a little sore from that. I was like, I think Squaw Bob might have been right. Anyway, he doesn't want to put his foot down. So he's got this like half shaved hip and his leg, will go down. It's the saddest thing. Oh, and his face. He's got this. I think he's getting something from the coonhound. That's a whole nother story. But he's got like a scab on his nose where it had bled. I mean, this is the worst thing. Guys, every penny you have, we spend on him to have a happy, safe, and glorious life. I mean, I shave frozen cream cheese on his food so he has all that extra calcium and protein. Yeah. Might be a little spoiled. He's healthy, not overweight. But anyway, this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is what I was working on earlier here. And so this is Brown Dog's leg. Okay. I did not have a chance to Photoshop or to cut this out. I just realized. So that is his leg. And that is, I can't stop looking at it now that I've seen it. I'm so sorry. I gotta take this off for a second. I'm so sorry. Oh, Deb, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, I had to read that 4 times. I kept reading, hey, sorry I'm late. I was being drunk, LOL. No, I was being dumb. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we don't do that part. We don't do that part. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. That looks awful to me. Doc says this looks great. This is healing, almost completely healed up. There's no sign of breakage. By the way, I wish you guys could see my mouse. I'm like pointing at things I want you guys to see and not realizing that you can't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you, White Rabbit. Sorry, I didn't have time to. I didn't see that when I grabbed it, put it up there. It's very embarrassing. He is very proud of himself. He shows it. Oh my goodness gracious! I've got. That was not funny. Why are you laughing? Oh my gosh. What? I was getting ready to take that down to welcome Guava here, but I won't now. That was not. Can you hear her laughing? She is cackling. Come here. Come here. I want to see your face. I bet you. I want to see your face. I want to see what your eyeballs look like. I can hear her crying. She's laughing so hard. I haven't heard this in a long time. Now that I'm dead, thank you, Guava, for giving me my wife's laughter back. Do you hear this?
Oh my god, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was funny.
Did you remember to breathe?
Oh my gosh, I wish they could have seen your face.
Thank God they couldn't. I'm glad they got Brown Dog's big potato. I should take my blood pressure. Holy jeez. Holy cow, that was awful. Good thing I'm not wearing pants. God, you don't understand how mean that was. Could you hear? It sounded like the way she hit the door, it sounded like the whole thing was falling in on me. And then she throws this torpedo. Look what she throws at me. That's what she throws. This is what's coming straight at my face. You know what she do? She went, ah! It's a catfish. Hear it? Yeah. No, it wasn't. I have a headache now. No, that's mean. That's mean. No. She's in here still laughing, cackling. I mean, if you're going to laugh, you want to come in here? I mean, that is just awful. I hear something. Thank you, Rabbit. I have to read these. I'm not doing music and goofing around because I'm like, gotta see what you guys are writing. Hang on a second. Oh my gosh. Oh. I mean, that hurts. I told you I slept around my neck. She comes in like a banshee. Surprised she didn't ride her broom in here. Oh my gosh. Where were we? Well, Brown Dog's supposedly okay, but he won't put his foot down. So I don't know what's happening. So we got that going for us. Yeah. Anything else happening? Oh, it's made your week. I'm so glad my plight. Yeah, Captain America without a shield is very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. We have like kryptonite. I sound like a banshee. She's in here. She's flying around the room, like throwing stuff at me. She's like the Green Goblin. Yeah. No. Well, that's what was so terrifying, Clumsy. That's what was so terrifying. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Just everybody's being mean to me, man. It's all I know. You guys are like, what's up, my brother?
Bro.
I'm not gonna call you that. because you're just here to make fun of me.
Bro, that was seriously like the most feminine, like little girl scream I've heard in probably like 20 years, at least.
So you could hear her banshee yells.
I'm pretty sure they were your banshee yells, bro. I'm pretty sure that was you screaming, scared of a cat toy. I'm pretty sure is what just happened.
Thanks, Valhalla, for coming by tonight. Really appreciate it. We'll see you real soon. Dude, that sucked. Every bit of that sucked.
The only part that sucked is that I had to look at the x-ray of your dog's nuts instead of your face when that was happening.
I'm glad you got to see it. He's a good boy. He was just protecting me.
Oh my god!
I didn't realize they were on there because like the stream had started, and I was like, oh gosh, like this whole thing's like I wanted to show this, because I showed the initial X-rays.
Okay.
I wanted to be like, okay, and I clipped those, but this X-ray, I was like, yeah, here it is. Here's the email. Throw it up.
We're going strong, y'all. We're going strong.
As soon as I throw it up, I'm like, there's a big potato right there.
That's a set of nuts. That's what that is.
They're huge. You should ask his girlfriend about it. The dog bed.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's torn that one. We had to buy the coonhound another bed.
So you have a coonhound and a chocolate lab?
Yeah, blue dog and brown dog.
And the chocolate lab's the one that's got the busted knee?
Yeah, it's ACL.
Okay. That's actually interesting. I've got a buddy that's got a couple labs and they have ACL issues as well. He's had to have I think two surgeries so far.
Oh gosh, no, we don't want that. Yeah, no. I had this is my second lab that's had an ACL go out, and it's sad because it is very preventable. But you just gotta watch, and he was kind of like acting like kind of like limpy on it for a while, and I kept going. I was like, we gotta go to the vet, and of course, 3D World has been just hell.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it.
So yeah, we haven't been able to, and then when White Rabbit goes out of town for work,
that's when everything goes to shit.
Yeah, man.
That's how it goes. That's how it always goes.
I took the trash out. The dog wanted to run around his little spot in the front yard, and all of a sudden he goes, "Arr!"
See, White Rabbit, this is your fault. You should have never left him unattended and unsupervised.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, how dumb are you?
You knew better.
Why would you leave me?
You knew better, White Rabbit. You knew better.
Yeah, she knows. Trust me. She doesn't leave me alone in a grocery store.
Bro, Mrs. Valhalla has been gone for almost a week. She gets back tomorrow night. You know what that means for me? That means I get to eat food again tomorrow. That's what that means. That means I don't have to live off of cheese sticks and Bud Light. I'm so excited for tomorrow.
I don't know, man. Like that's a diet. I mean, thank goodness that Bud Light is a natural laxative.
Look, man, you can't
those cheese sticks, man.
You can't maintain this physique without cheese sticks and Bud Light. I promise you that.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. It's hang on a second. Look at this. When left unattended, dogs get hurt. Girly drinks get drunk. He's making fun of you there.
Yeah, no, that's
so we both got a hit.
Fully understandable.
Yeah, that's why he's Volstorm.
That was a good call, Volstorm. Good burn.
I was kind of impressed with you as the girly drinks. Like I didn't even notice it. Like you were making fun of it. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's how you got to do it. If you're gonna drink gay drinks.
What are you doing, woman? Oh,
is she topless? If she's not topless, she's not topless, get her on camera. White Rabbit, I want to say hi, babes. Mwah.
You hear that, Rabbit?
She heard it. She heard it.
Yeah, she did. Hang on a second. She told me to check the chat, and I don't see. I see Pop-Tarts. Yeah, I live on Pop-Tarts.
Bro, there's Pop-Tarts hold a special place in the Valhalla household. And I don't know that it's YouTube appropriate, but
Oh, dude.
I'll tell you sometime. Private chat or after.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. What flavor Pop-Tarts do you get into?
Strawberry frosted.
Dude, see, the girly drinks, the girly Pop-Tarts. It's brown sugar cinnamon.
Oh,
That's the answer we're looking for.
Look, man, if there's a Pop-Tart on the planet that says I like boys, it's the brown sugar cinnamon. That's what it is. Guaranteed.
Texas Jen likes them.
And she likes boys.
Yeah.
She proved my point right there.
I know. Lauren is back making fun of me. I did not see what you were talking about, White Rabbit. So she said that there's a super chat I missed.
A super chat?
Yeah, and I'm trying to.
I didn't see a super chat.
No, I saw this.
Oh.
I think that's what she
Rabbit?
said. Yeah, I said there's no music or anything for this. You know why White Rabbit missed this? Because she's in there cackling like a hyena.
That makes sense.
You know? She's
that
like
makes perfect
she's
sense.
it's like a hyena. You know hyenas, they always pester lions.
That's why they call them the laughing hyenas.
Yeah, they're out there pestering the lion. And
I saw Lion King. I know hyenas laugh.
Yeah, but it's like she's in there laughing like the one hyena that got the lion. It's like, oh my gosh, like I win life. I took down a lion. And in reality it's just like the lion might be taking a nap. But yeah, she's in there laughing like that. It was awful. By the way, did you ever see that? We talked about this yesterday. Oh my gosh, there was a video yesterday. Found a raccoon. Someone's got a raccoon living in their house that looks like a cat. They're like feeding it cat food and stuff. And I was like, it's not a Maine Coon. I know the difference. But yeah,
I've seen that
we
before.
talked about this.
I got bit by a pet raccoon one time. When I was like 7. This dude had a pet raccoon. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. Let me pet it. And he bit the shit out of me. He bit me so hard on the finger.
Up north.
Yeah, in Illinois. Yeah, it was no bueno.
Yeah. We get made fun of for things like that in the South.
Well, it happens.
That's fine. We like
Listen,
that.
Illinois.
We got our own.
Contrary to popular belief, Illinois is about as hillbilly as it gets, except for Chicago.
Chicago is the weirdest place.
It's gross. Don't go to Chicago.
Well,
it's
that's
gross.
great. It's great though. There's so many great places there.
Sort of.
It's the one time I went. It's like I'm on like I can't name the I don't know where I am. I don't know any of the streets because I'm like going, what? Why are the street signs in different languages all of a sudden? And I'm like,
oh, you were in the wrong part of town.
Not yet. Then we crossed the big street, the like the 6 lanes or whatever else.
Yeah.
And then also I was like, oh, I recognize these. This, and they're like, oh, look at the building over there. Like it's all boarded up, and like all the boards said they're all spray painted on there. The Muhammad Ali Boarding Company. I'm like,
oh no,
that's weird.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was in that part of Chicago.
Oh,
let me tell you, you think a white boy like me belongs?
No, you don't.
I
you
know my
absolutely
role.
don't.
I know my role.
We would go on high school field trips to the Art Institute in Chicago because I'm not from Chicago. I'm from outside of Chicago. But we would go into the Art Institute in Chicago, and this was in high school, and I was in like the advanced arts class. So we basically got to like, okay, spend the morning how you want, be here at noon for this tour that we have to go on. We'll finish the tour at 2. Then you've got 2 hours before you have to be at the bus at 4, right? Mm-hmm. The problem with that is back in the day, there was a place called Cabrini Green, and it was about 3 blocks away from the Art Institute. And if you were my complexion and went into Cabrini Green, you weren't coming back out again.
Yeah, don't wear Nikes.
Don't wear anything. If you're gonna go to Cabrini Green, show up in tidy whities, and
that's your best chance.
Yeah, they'll probably just be like, "Oh, he's fucking crazy. Leave. My bad. He's crazy."
Isn't that how Die Hard 3 started?
It's how Die Hard 4 is going to start.
No, Die Hard 3 though. With Samuel L. Jackson. That's a really, really underrated movie.
Samuel L. Jackson was in a Die Hard movie?
Yeah.
How do I not know this?
Because you are not you were out like saving the country and stuff like that, man.
Oh, that could be. That could be.
Yeah, see that's the problem. You gotta catch up now. It's
That could be.
it's all that crazy stuff. Yeah, Candyman. So yeah, White Rabbit is like Candyman. Did you ever see that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was where the Muhammad Ali boarding company was coming with the plywood, boarding up all the windows and everything that had been broken out. I really did. Yeah, Die Hard 3. Guava Balls. The guy who used to be my friend. You know what? I said something so nice about him yesterday. To Diva too.
Don't do
I
it
mean,
ever again. Don't do it ever
Never
again.
again. Never again.
Lesson
I took a
learned.
picture for him. I took a picture. That was another thing.
That's so much effort for somebody that clearly does not care, expert.
No.
Don't do that
No.
anymore.
No, dude. I
Stand
took
your
a pic-
ground.
I took a picture of a bonsai tree. They're growing it at the University of Tennessee, and because he has bonsai trees all over his yard.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't understand.
Does he have like fairly priced bonsai trees?
I don't know, man. He's from
Okay.
Texas. I don't know what happened.
shit.
Texas is like Australia. I'm not sure it's real. So I've not been to Texas, and so I think like everything sounds backwards. Like barbecue is beef. I'm like barbecue. It's
What?
like beef is steak.
That's not.
They don't put beans in chili. And
Well,
then
that's weird. That's super weird.
yeah. I mean, what is it? It's stew if you don't have beans in it. What's everybody doing? What's he? Oh, he's trying to say. Yeah.
Ooh, Justin's getting mad at you now.
Dude, we do need to have a movie night, man. Maybe you can be you can be that push because I've only been talking about it for a year.
A movie
The
night?
chat, yeah, dude, we can do a movie night. Do you have like Amazon Prime?
I do.
It's really easy with Amazon Prime. Like I picked a movie, and as long as you have Amazon Prime, you can watch. I can have like 50 people watching it,
Okay.
and it's just like this where you have chat on the side. It is really cool. It's so super easy. It's just getting around to it. I don't even know if Die Hard 3 is on Amazon Prime.
We can't do Die Hard 3 on Amazon Prime. We have to do something like super awesome if we're going to do a movie night.
You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
Platoon.
Okay. Okay.
Well, we can't. They don't have it. It's on HBO.
Oh.
HBO doesn't do it. But that's you've seen Platoon, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good movie.
Volstorm's never seen it. So don't say anything. Like, I mean, honestly, like I can't believe I'm sitting here going, I mean, that movie was like what, made in the 60s or 70s or so. I don't know, man. It's 100 years ago. And
It
I'm
was
sitting here
definitely before I was old enough to watch it.
I don't know,
100%.
man.
It was
My
definitely a movie before I was like old enough to get into like a rated R movie. 100%.
You know how like I'm not allowed to I shouldn't be allowed to like watch the dog by myself. My dad shouldn't have been allowed to watch me by himself because like what are you doing? Dude, I'm telling you what. Gosh, damn it.
Bro.
That is not funny.
It was so funny. His reaction scared me, y'all. His reaction was so intense that I got a little panicky. Ooh. And perhaps most importantly, the White Rabbit is having fun right now, and that's all that matters.
You're a mean old bitty. There's my earphones. I'm switching earphones. I have a headache now. Look, it was Gumby. I cannot believe you threw Gumby. You used Gumby as a projectile? Oh my gosh. Hey, baby, you're good.
Pokey would be so disappointed right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you get that scared, bro? How does that happen?
But you throw this catfish back at me. Good boy. Good boy.
Ooh. How do you react like that? How does that happen? You know what I do when I get scared? Well, let's not talk about what I do when I get scared. But I think my initial reaction is to just freeze. Instant, like, and then react. That's my initial reaction.
These women, man. Chicks. All right.
Oh, my God.
All right, hang on. I got earphones in now. I got to change this.
You better know.
Let's see here. Turn that off. There we go. And then this needs to go back to that. So what are y'all talking about?
How big of a
What I
girl
miss?
you are. What was that reaction, bro? What exactly was that reaction?
Defense.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. I do the same thing if I saw like a rat running after me. It was defense. I mean, like, dude, if you're like in a dark alley and like a hobo comes out and he's got like a snake. I actually saw one not long ago. He was carrying around. It's like a baby boa. It was like this long. It was like around his neck. I was like,
did you scream like that? Did you scream
no,
like that?
but if he,
okay.
but you see something like that, you know he's gonna use that snake against you. He's gonna like that snake is like trained. He's gonna like bite you and constrict, and it's gonna be awful. And so if you scream like that, you completely throw them off their rocker, their brains. They go sideways.
Somebody
so
was
your chance.
Somebody was definitely off their rocker. I'll give you that. Somebody was 100% off their rocker during that scream.
Oh wow! I thought Deb was my friend.
Ooh.
Wow. See, my head hurts so bad. Jay does not want to come on with me anymore.
Oh, Jay Leafgot's good. He's good.
Yeah, what does he say? Why does your hand say Allah?
It does say Allah.
Yeah, is that an inside thing? I mean,
No, it's half a word.
oh. Dude, I'm gonna get some crayons, man. I'm gonna start eating them or maybe just like draw stuff because like that's the amount of intellectual fortitude I have right now. Ah, jeez. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a new deal. I don't know what.
Also, why are you afraid of a 12-inch snake?
Do you really?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Have you ever been to jail? No? Okay. Never mind. Disregard that question. We're gonna move on. Just move on.
I've visited jails, but I haven't like been requested to. Well, I might have been requested to spend the night, but I've never spent the night there. New Zealand, how are you doing? No.
Full disclosure, I think I've done 2 overnighters in jail. Actually.
Well, you know, it's a free place to sleep. Keeps you warm.
The food's not great, but it's there.
So we had a friend of ours that was the cook at jail, like the head guy, and this guy, man, he was so cool, dude. Just the nicest guy in the world. He unfortunately he passed away. He had the sickness that you don't get sick from. You know, he had the one that we shouldn't talk about.
Yep.
Anyway, he nicest dude, man, would give you the shirt off his back and all that stuff. and he was proud because he had gotten Tennessee. Their jail was the least. They spent the least amount of money per inmate for food.
That's not a good record to hold.
Oh, he was so proud of that, man. So proud of that, dude. And I was like, well, dude, you gotta feed them. You know, I was like, there's like, cruel and unusual punishment and all this stuff. There's like laws about this.
Hey, listen, don't
don't
start talking about the Constitution when money's involved, all right? Listen,
Right.
I know the Constitution says things, but people own these jails, okay? And people that own these jails are not held responsible for the Constitution's outlining of how things should be run. They have money to make, sir. They have money to earn per inmate. And if you start getting all constitutional when they're trying to save money on food, for example, then you're just not on the same page.
Well, I was just amazed with what he did because he was like, I mean, it was. Well, I mean, I ate some of the bologna sandwiches. They make really good. They have good bologna. Well, he always wheeled and dealed with like local. They tell you the truth, they got in trouble once because they did it. Tennessee's got a deal that you're supposed to go to through blind services or something. It's to like help the blind. They do all the vending machines in like the counties and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if it's still a law or not, but anyway, they always got first dibs over anything else for contract stuff. It's like, no, he was going for the place that would have the best deal, so he'd keep costs low. Because, and his thing was, he was like, you know, man, there's a lot of poor people in this county. There's a lot of people in jail because they're too poor to get out. He's like, I don't want to waste their money.
Oh, that should never be a thing.
He was like, I don't want to waste the money. You know, and that's cool. He was a commissioner, county commissioner, and everything else, man. I kind of respected that.
The fact that people are too poor to get out of jail should never be a thing. That was what I was commenting.
Well, that happened. That's a few years ago. When the economy tanked, that was the big deal, man.
Shocking.
People were just like, I'd rather sit here in jail than have to pay my bail. Like, why am I going to pay a $10,000 bond when I can just sit here for 30 days and get free food? And I know everybody here. You know, half my family's here.
I'm going to be completely flat out honest with you for a half a second here. I have gone to jail with the intention of sitting one time, right? I was in a rough spot and I got arrested and I was like, nah, it's cool. I don't really have anything better going on. I'll just sit there, right? I'll just sit there and no big deal. I'll deal with it and we'll see how things go. And in the morning, that judge gave me a release on your own recognizance bond. Mm-hmm. Dude, I was not prepared. I had to walk. I had started walking for like a 20-mile walk. I didn't have my phone on me. I didn't have nothing. I started walking, and like a quarter of the way through it, I was like, you know what? I might need to borrow somebody's phone. This is out of control.
Yeah, it's dude, it's like there's a I don't know, man. I don't want to start talking about too much about jail stuff. Because I'm always afraid I'll like dox a lot of people. You know, things you shouldn't talk about. But yeah, no, that's a horrible thing. Because like people take pride on that now. That's a horrible thing.
There was no pride involved. By the way, that case got dismissed. I didn't actually get convicted on anything on that arrest.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, most of them do. But the thing was, so like the jail, everybody wants to get back to the city, and the jail's out in the county. Well, the city transit would come to the jail, like the bus, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, they were there every single day of the week at 7:30 a.m. The jail didn't let people out till 8 a.m. When I heard that, I was like, dude, man, that's so... That's like,
grimy.
Exactly. They're like, I don't want to do
grimy.
that. Yeah, I agree with New Zealand. So many homos would be better. That's all you got. You can't do anything else with them. There's some people that just I don't know. I don't want to get into all that stuff. We were having a good time. So what's going on, brother? How are you doing? What have you been doing since Friday? So you're bacheloring it up.
Yeah.
Why do you have a telescope behind you? Do you have a hot neighbor, or do you actually look at the stars?
No, well, I got it for Christmas, and I haven't looked at anything yet. But the intention is the stars. I don't have any neighbors. I think I could probably see one house from where I live with that telescope, probably, possibly. But I have never tried. It's all about the stars.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. You know what? As a kid, it's like I don't know why. Like, I think they've got to be the biggest demographic you can sell telescopes to. That like, they'll never use them, but it's like it seems like oh yeah, I want one so bad, all this stuff. And but then I saw a few years ago it was whatever iPhone was out. Somebody had come up with a mount that you put the phone.
Yeah, no, I've
into-
got a telephone mount on that.
Dude, now that changes everything. Like the
Yeah.
pictures that you can see and the way you can do it. Because instead of like looking through that little thing, the little binocular or whatever the hell, like monocular, I don't know.
Scope.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever it is. The eyepiece.
Yeah. You just look at the phone. It's much better that way. Sorry, I don't trust. I'm a little nervous. I'm not 100% into the conversation.
What you're terrified that she's about to come in there and make you scream like a little girl on the internet again?
No, I'm terrified she's going to come in here and scare me.
And make you scream like a little girl on the internet again?
No, that doesn't bother me.
It should.
No,
probably.
I don't like to be scared. That's what I just don't like it. Toy box brain. Oh man. Oh dude.
Sex story? What? Just.
Dude.
That's not a good way to go to jail, Toy Box. That's not.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
not
you
what you're
don't wanna
looking
go
for,
for
buddy.
that, dude.
That's not what you're looking for.
That's not. No. I love Shizzy. Look, I'm sorry to hear that for you.
Sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry
Yeah, I
to
love
hear
it when the chat takes over. So
Hey,
the chat's good.
If Shizzy was there, Toy Box, he would have had your back, literally.
Ooh.
See what it did there? See
Yeah,
what
I
it did?
I
That was good.
I was hoping
That
you
was
were
good.
like you started off, and I was like, "Oh, there's a joke here. Let's see if he nails it," and he did. Anyway, yeah. So your wife is gone. Did she
Yep.
know what she's doing when she leaves? Is this like a?
She's got a pretty good idea. She
Have you left
She
the
knows.
house since she left?
once I ran out of beer, so I had to go get more beer.
That's always
Yeah.
bad.
That
Yeah, I
was the
think
night.
last time-
That was the night.
Friday.
Yeah, when I started drinking Malibu and pineapple and Code Red.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
if y'all haven't seen last Friday Night Lights live, Friday Night
Yeah,
live,
live.
you should definitely go check that out. It was fun.
I think it might be members only now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always try to turn them over to members only. That's
Probably a good plan.
Yeah, that's part of the perk. I
Anytime
don't know
you
what
have-
type of a perk that is. That reminds me, I got to talk about that too. So don't let me forget to talk about my Discord and membership stuff because
Okay.
I changed everything.
I will remind you.
But yeah, Friday night, man, it was so cool. I had no idea it was going to go like that. You guys were just a hoot. And I was thinking, who else? There was somebody else I was thinking about. I was like,
Melissa Jane, because dang, girl, dang.
yeah, she had a great time. She really did. I was like, that's awesome. Are you crushing a little bit here? Are you
A little
simping
bit,
on her?
a little
Are
bit.
you simping on her?
A little bit, bro. She showed up with a sleeveless T-shirt on. I can't help it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man.
Isn't that so weird? Like I'm so oblivious to everything, man. I have no idea. Yeah. Like I'm that guy that like a stripper could be dancing in front of me, and my wife would just walk in and be like, "Hey, honey, do you want to go get a cheeseburger?" I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm hungry." And like I would not know that there was a stripper in front of me. I'm so oblivious to all that stuff, man.
Well, if there was a stripper in front of me, I'd be playing music for her, and so I'd be a little distracted. You know what I mean? I'd be DJing. Waka waka waka.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was waiting for the joke. There to be a deeper, darker joke there.
Nope.
Yo, remember this isn't Friday Night Live. This is just two
Right.
dudes hanging out.
This is a Wednesday, yo. This is hump
Yeah,
day.
this used to be fun. Like when you're in high school, like I'm hanging out with my buddies, and now it's like how many
It's
times-
still fun, bro. I'm having
no.
fun.
I'm not saying it's not. But when you think about it, because the way I said, yeah, this is two dudes hanging out. Those are words that you don't say very often. We're just two dudes hanging out. It's cool. And like as you're a kid, it's like, oh, it's all you want to do is hang out with your friends. And then you get to be an adult, and it's like you're not allowed to. I may be bitter because I have a couple of friends that I realized, and Diva told me about this last night, that they will, their wives hate me. And
Really?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, lesbians hate me.
Why?
I don't know.
Lesbians usually love me.
You look like a lesbian.
Maybe that's it. Maybe
You have a
that's it.
little bit less hair,
Maybe that's it.
a little bit less facial hair.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was clean shaven, they wouldn't like me as much. Actually, French girls like me too. So maybe you're onto something there. Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. I love
You
this.
know, upstanding women.
We were having fun. What's going on now? Well, there's one dude and there's one screaming like a little girl.
He's got a point.
And yeah, but Guava does this all the time.
He's got a point,
his,
though, man.
That's his mating call. Oh, eye roll. What happened? Oh my gosh! Don't tell me this. Don't tell me this. It's so funny. Like I feel like I've ignored the chat, and then I go back in there and I realize that they're talking to each other, and they don't really want me there. Look, Miami Spice. This is I lost
She
it.
sticks a beard. That's what I'm talking about. Miami.
Have you ever
knows
hung
how-
out with Miami Spice?
No. I've never.
Totally cool chick.
I've seen her in chat. Like in chat, I've talked to her
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot, but I've never been on a stream with her or nothing.
You just half love me, Clumsy. That's what I'm hearing. By the way, Clumsy's new avatar, look at her eyes.
Yeah, bro. Listen, let's not talk about her new avatar because when I saw it, I was like, "What the hell is going on here?" And
Yeah,
why am I
man.
so turned on? That was my initial
Because
reaction.
it's nothing but beautiful women, man. It's because here's the thing: 90% of beauty comes from feeling beautiful, and I absolutely love. I love the fairer sex. I love every single one here, and
Well, with a scream like that, I understand.
yeah, well,
There is something magical about women. Let's be honest,
Yes.
y'all. Let's just call it like it is.
No. Here's the thing: is that there are people that don't understand.
Oh,
And
those
I don't
people are
think-
wrong.
And see, that's the problem. We can't talk about it because you and I understand.
Oh yeah.
But like other people, they sit there and they bitch and they moan and it's like, man, I hate these streams where it's like, oh, women, I'll never get married and I'll do this and that. And
No,
that.
no, 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 no.
Then I was like, dude, what are you talking about, man? Like, you got to get all that out of your system, man. That's toxic.
Get off of social media if that's what
Yeah.
like. Listen, y'all. There's this whole like men going their own way movement thing. That's
I don't
nonsense.
even know what that means.
Men go their own way. It's a bunch of incels, and it's a bunch of dudes convincing people to be incels, and it's not good. It's not healthy. It's
it's not.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's nothing better in the world than a woman that is 100% on your side. There's nothing better in the world, y'all.
Yeah, you can do anything.
You can.
absolutely
You
do
can
anything.
absolutely conquer the world with the
Yeah.
right woman
It's
by
weird.
your side.
It's your mind completely clears up. It's all the difference of everything.
And even better than that, there's few situations where you're like, and she's like, and then things work out.
Yeah.
As long as you listen, you know what I mean? Like, Mrs. Valhalla has literally saved me from dying. I don't know how many times, y'all.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, you got a following over here. It's weird. You and Jay, like, I'm gonna have to. I can't wait to have Jay. When are we gonna stream? You gotta let me know your schedule.
Jay Liebgot's a boy. He's a buddy. He's good. He's good.
Good. That's
I've streamed
awesome.
with him a couple times.
Never
We've
heard
been-
of him before.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Dude, you gotta realize I don't leave my little home.
Well, there is a slight possibility that I brought him here. I don't know if that's fact or not, but that's a possibility.
That's awesome. Thank you.
It's a possibility. I'm not saying that's what happened,
Thank
but
you.
it's a possibility.
This is your home too.
I feel at home.
I was thinking about you. That was part of the thing.
Was I naked when
sitting-
you were thinking about me?
No, I don't want to think
Okay,
about that.
okay,
I don't want to
fair.
think about that.
I wouldn't if I were you. I wouldn't if I were you.
Look at this. Rabbit changed her avatar midstream. Look at that.
Oh snap,
She's-
Rabbit!
Yeah, she got a little dressed up for you.
Ooh,
Yeah, you see
Rabbit's
that?
awesome.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
she is.
if you know who she is very much or not, but she's awesome.
Yeah, dude, she's awesome. She's always over here. She does. She's a great supporter of mine, and I really do appreciate and love her.
Rabbit's
Look
the
at
shit.
Deb. Valhalla's cool. I don't even know if he's ever seen me.
I've
never
seen you here.
Seen you.
I've never seen you in person, but I've seen you in chat here.
Have you ever been to her channel?
No, I didn't know
It's
she
relaxing.
had a channel.
Yeah, she's a retired English teacher, and so she loves this paranormal stuff and like the real crazy like historic true crime things. And so she gets
Cool.
these books, man. She just read the Donner Party.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, dude,
That's
man.
a good one.
Yeah, like I got lost so many times. Like I couldn't even change the channel like when she stopped streaming because I was like looking up like all the history I could on the Donners, like all the side stuff. I was like,
Donner
and
Party's
that's
a good one.
Yeah.
good one.
Oh, dude, it's so cool. Wild
What's
Red,
up,
how
Wild
are
Red?
you?
How you doing, bud?
What's this? Well, that looks like a
whole stream of awesome. That's what this
yeah.
is.
That's an armored personnel carrier, right? What's that called?
LRAT? Maybe?
Is that
I don't know.
American?
Yeah, looks like it. I think that was like one of the minesweeper vehicles that the engineers drove.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's so tall.
Yeah.
The ground.
Wait, why were you thinking about me the other day?
Yeah, so what you said about your stream, you said you were like, yeah, I'm not in this to like get all the followers and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
And so I was thinking about you. I was like, you have something very powerful. They can't take that away from you
What's
by
that?
being that way. You're
Oh.
just, I don't care.
Just the no F's given attitude?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, there are people that sit there and they, Wild Red is trying to sleep. Well, M117, okay.
Okay.
Well, hey, Wild Red, very pro-military over here. So if that is you in that thing, thank you so much for your service. Love that.
Yeah, Wild Red's a vet.
Holland knows that. Oh, that's
He's a vet.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
awesome. Was he? We sold him to the Greeks.
Yeah. That means we're
Recreational
upgrading.
vehicle squad. Bob says, "Did
MP vehicle.
you didn't serve with him? Did you by any chance?
No.
Or in the same area, same
Not
theater
that
or
I
anything?
know of. We've never gotten that deep in the conversation, I guess. There's a possibility, but not to my knowledge.
I'm beginning to think that when you serve, it has a new meaning now. That it's not about, because I said like in the same theater. It's not about fighting in the same theater. It's like being in the service at the same time because it seems like you're fighting the system. The system that to me doesn't seem like it's very pro volunteer military.
Well, I think you're.
They're not
you're-
for you guys.
You're inflating two topics there. I think that
Probably.
You're
I can't keep straight.
Well, you're conflating two topics. You're talking about the bond that military people share, which is in fact a very real thing, and
I thought I sounded like that, and I didn't mean to.
all good. It's not.
No, my
it's not
thing is that it's like the upper brass and the bureaucracy. I think the military is becoming very bureaucratic.
Oh yeah, dude.
That-
like
that's-
if I had a son or daughter, there's no way in hell I would ever let them join the military today. Not a
Yeah,
chance.
see, that's my buddy who's in the Navy. As he progressed and went higher and higher up, the bureaucracy got bigger and bigger, and he's like, because I'm not a bureaucrat. I don't fit in anymore.
Yeah,
And
no.
I was like, that
there's
sucks.
there's no way I would let. I'm at least third generation military at the very least.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
At the very least, and most of my uncles were in the military, and there's no way I would ever let my potential child join the military today.
Yeah,
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So see, when they let women into the military, I knew that they say you could be deployed together. I'm like, nah, I think it'd just be a distraction.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just messing around, dude.
No. No. There's absolute truth to that. Like I was in the infantry, right? I was in an all male unit, and there, my first deployment, I didn't see a single woman in Iraq. The second deployment, there was MPs and engineers there, and some of them were women, and that was a very different deployment. And we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's yeah. I didn't know what you're. See, I feel like we're getting too serious. All right, well, let's bring this back in. Let's bring this back in.
Okay. Let's talk more about how your wife made you scream like a little girl a couple times tonight.
If I'm lucky, I scream like a little girl. That means I'm not being gagged.
Hard to scream with the ball gag in your mouth.
No, she's old fashioned, man. She uses rope, or like she has like a towel or like a handkerchief. Whatever she puts the chloroform on. Yeah, she's like, I don't want you to talk. Just shut up. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I know my role. I'm a giver. I'm like Santa Claus year round.
Not a good context for the giver statement on that one. I don't
Why?
think.
Why? Well, I don't want to be a taker.
Listen. Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, right? Oh yeah, Deb, that is awesome. One of your sons is a Marine. That is so cool.
I don't mean
Deb,
to take anything away from anybody that serves. That's not what I'm.
No, that's not what we're talking about. And that's what, I'm like, I don't want to be serious about it. Like, if you ever want to do a serious stream, man,
Hell yeah.
go to one of the other channels. I've got like 25. So,
Do you really? You got a bunch of channels?
Oh, dude, I was updating today. I've got a web page now, and so it's basically Oh, and I found out I can stream on my web page. All this stuff. This is all my updates. Okay, so all right, you're stuck here, man. You shouldn't have wanted to come up here. So you got to hear a little bit of the. This is the behind the scenes. I tell those people, I'm warning you. I'm like, people always ask, how do you YouTube? How do you do things? Well, first of all, you have to be an idiot. And then yes, and then you have to have if running into a brick wall over and over and over again sounds like a good idea, you are perfect for this. I thought you were gonna run. Yes.
Check.
Damn it! Where is mine? I have that exact same helmet. So mine's green.
I wish I had the
Flak vest.
Oh, I got that. I got that. I wish I had a set of earphones that would fit under that helmet. That's what I wish.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get. Do you use Apple or do you use Android?
Android.
Okay, then it's what, Samsung, like their deals. Yeah, that's what you got to get, man. Because like these Apple, the Pros, man, whatever it is, spend the money on whatever it is.
I need to. I haven't got there yet.
You need to set up a Make-A-Wish Foundation for yourself. And then that way you're not monetized and you can be gifted stuff. What? Make-A-Wish Foundation for yourself?
That's not that's not it, man.
What?
That's for like cancer kids.
No, man, it's like a YouTube, like not YouTube, but Amazon account. You do like get a whatever. Don't use your real email. Just change your email, and then it's like I could send you, or anybody could send you a gift card to Amazon.
You mean like Give, Send, Go?
No, man, I'm talking about real life.
Like, I am too. Make-A-Wish is what you give to like the dying kids, where they meet the Rock.
I make wishes all the time, man. Make-A-Wish is what you do at a wishing well too. Dude, I mean, come on. I have a friend of mine that wanted to meet a rock star. This is a dude too.
He wanted to meet a rock star.
Yeah, well, he probably wanted to meet you. He wanted to so bad that he said one time, he's like, "Do you ever wish in that great language that like you could do like one of those like Make-A-Wish things?" It'd be like the kid who got Johnny Depp to come out as Captain Jack and help his YouTube stream.
Do you know who Captain Corey is?
Yeah, that kid. Yeah, that kid. Yeah, I'm sub to him.
Me too. Everybody, go sub to Captain Corey, by the way, if you're not.
No, I'll tell you this: I don't watch his content because
That doesn't matter.
I
Go give him
don't know.
subs.
Yeah,
go give him
yeah,
subs.
absolutely subbing. But I don't think that I'll. How old is he? He's like 8, isn't he?
I think he's 11 or 12.
Very young. Very young.
Well,
Sounds like a jacked up Ernest P movie. I love Ernest.
thank you, Deb, for the sub. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Hey, be sure and sub back to her. When she first came over here, she had less than 100 subs. And I was like, dude, we can do that. She was like at like 70 or something like that. And we got her to 100.
Crack. Look at Jen with no filter on it with Cracking the Box's link in chat. You're fucking amazing.
No, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. You know what? What? This is for Guava Ball. Where'd he
Uh-oh.
go?
You're in trouble now, Guava.
Well, he knows. He knows what I'm going to do. But no, I'm going to do this one instead.
I have relationships with women and sex with men.
That's one of my favorite clips of all time.
Yeah, well, I like the way he goes on, too, after that. But
I got news for you.
It makes you gay.
That means you're gay.
It's like there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. But it is such a dramatic, like that was such a big thing. Squaw Bob. Okay, look, let me tell you what. You get a...
Do you want goats?
Touchdown. Paper? Unbreaded.
The
I'm not allowed.
Matthew Harris.
Is that his name?
The Matthew Harris.
How do you know all this stuff?
How do you not know who the Matthew Harris is?
I don't think he knows me.
No, he definitely
It's
doesn't.
give and go here.
But if he did, he'd probably try to kill you. That's
I don't need to know people like that.
Nope. You sure don't.
Thank you, Squaw
Actually, speaking of people that want to try to kill you, did you get
Bob. Great.
my messages the other night about true
You
crime?
want to kill me?
No, not me. No, that's not what I said. Did you get my message on Discord the other night about 2 gentlemen that I have served with?
I have not been. Dude,
Go open your
When did you
Discord
send
messages.
it to, first
Go,
of all,
just,
when did you send it to me? I was for my own.
Well, let me double check. Actually,
I have another great story. I forgot about this one.
What do you got
And
now?
you messed me up, dude. All these
sorry.
great stories are going to be saved for Friday.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, jeez, where'd this thing go?
It was just the other night. It was March
Oh, yeah, I got to do this before I forget.
20th. When was the 20th, y'all? What day was that?
That's like Monday, wasn't it?
20? Yeah, it was your Monday show. It was during the show and or at the very end of your show. I sent you 2 links.
So today's Wednesday?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It would probably like 2 more weeks, and it's usually when they'll get read.
That makes sense, I guess.
That's how far behind I am.
I'm
No,
with you, buddy.
and honestly, I do want to defend myself on my own statement. Is that when people reach out to me, and of course a lot of stuff I just like emotionally can't open right now. And you guys are wonderful, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you. I cannot wait for the day when we do our live stuff, and I want to give each and every one of you a hug.
Hey, Tweety. How you doing, babe?
Oh, is Tweety here? Mm-hmm. She had somebody else. She had
Her glowy radar started going off. So
I
she
saw a
finally
glow.
showed
We
up.
saw a glowy yesterday. Real life American glowy yesterday. Driving down the road. I think he was in your neck of the woods.
Could have been.
And he was because here's what's funny. Driving the car, right? Got the cruise control on.
Yep.
I'm like, why the hell's this van coming up on me? White van.
White van.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I'm like, oh, God, man, I hate it. Okay, fine. It's because I'm going, 8 or 9 miles an hour over the speed limit. Just casually driving.
Typical
Yeah.
for around here.
So I go, pull over. He goes by. I look up. I see the dude.
Was he wearing Ray-Bans?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Did they look like yours?
And he had, no. They weren't. These are Magpul, man. These are Magpul. And he had he had trimmed his beard. It was very tight, very, and he had the hair done and,
Yep. Haircut
anyway,
kind of like yours, actually.
yeah.
A little
I'm
bit.
beginning to realize I think I'm describing myself, aren't I?
Yeah, you look like a Fed,
Except
bro.
for the beard.
You look like an absolute Fed. You look like a Fed that couldn't get deployed because he can't grow a beard. That's what you look like. I appreciate it, though. I love you for it. I'll still hug you every time. Every time.
So, anyway, this dude, I really did. That was my feeling right then. That was my feeling. I appreciate you laughing. You actually made me feel better. I was like, oh, geez, man. Because I realized, like, shit, I am describing myself.
Yep. If you were in the J6 protest pictures, I'd have been like, yep, that's Ray Epps Jr. That's who that is. That's what I would have said.
That was some messed up stuff.
Well,
you know what's funny about that is that they put billboards up afterwards asking for any information about people that were that.
Of course. Look, y'all. I don't know if you've ever read 1984 by George Orwell.
I know about it. I watched Animal Farm.
I don't know if you know much about 1940s era Germany, but the effective way to get people was to have their neighbors tell on them.
Yeah, of course. It's the best way to do it.
It's an effective method. And if we get to that point, we're all in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I know. We're already there. I have a story about that one, too. Oh, I have one. This one, it chaps my ass. That's the only... That is the only verbiage I can use to describe this next thing. But real quick, I want to say...
Before you get into it, can I excuse myself and still listen to you and just not be on camera for a minute? I got to pee real bad.
Yeah, I'll miss you. Wait, hold on.
I'll be back.
Are you going to leave your sound on?
No, you don't want that. You don't want
I'm
that.
just wondering. I don't know, man.
I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be.
Toy box brain.
It's gonna take. Listen, I'm gonna excuse me for like 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes.
Go.
I'll be right back.
You were in the military. That should be time to take a poop.
I'm also gonna smoke a cigarette.
Oh gosh, you can hear me. Yeah. So Wild Red. Yeah, Magpul. Yes, they are Magpul, and you just became a much cooler person. You better subscribe to this channel now, because I take all Magpul fans. I hate to say it, I am a Magpul whore. I am. I absolutely love him. He has a fire to put out. Yes. Poop. Everybody knows about how I shame dogs that are pooping. No. And we never finished about Guava Ball. I took pictures of this little bonsai tree for you. I thought I was being so nice. It was, I'll have to put it up. Rabbit gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Rabbit. Uh-oh. Someone got outed in the chat. I'm not going to say her name, but I talked about her earlier. What were we talking about? Talking about Magpul, and there was something else. I really forgot. I was trying to tell you guys the updates on the channel, because there are some major updates. There is damn it, Valhalla, man, you messed me up. I really do. I completely forgotten everything. I know I need to write this down. I knew it. You know what we're going to do? We're going to blame Guava Ball and the White Rabbit, because I was terrorized tonight. Terrorized. Oh yeah, I was talking about the glowy. So this guy comes up, described him already. We don't need to go to that description again. And I pull over, and he goes past me, and I look over, and federal government license plates. I'm like, oh, look, hon. And he was in the van by himself too, which was interesting. He passes me, he gets over, and then he drops like 10, 15 miles an hour. Which drives me insane. I mean, it doesn't drive me insane, but I'm like, really? You had to do all that work and effort to pass me? And then now here I am getting over, passing you again. This is just it's a confederacy of dunces. Is how I feel about when you start getting into that whole like passing and all of that stuff. Anyway, but yeah, this went on like several times, and I was like, "Are you following me? Like, what is going on here? You really are messing with me." And he knew what he was doing, because I would do the same thing. You think he was alone? Yeah, Yeah, that's right. No, it wasn't a cop. Federal government license plates. Federal government. Callie Dime, how are you doing? Callie Dime, I'm so glad that you're here now. I feel safer after I've been abused and beaten by the chat and my wife. They've just been mean to me. Awful mean. Savages. Just awful. Callie Dime, I'm so happy you're here. So it's the glowy deal, the Fed thing. There's another thing I thought he was telling you to slow down. Listeners, he was telling you to slow down, but he didn't have authority to pull you over. No, this guy, he looked like he didn't care about speed limits. He looked like he's the guy that gets a rush on training days. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they were just lurking in the background. Well, that's cool. Thank you, Deb, for explaining that to me. I'm a little slow about stuff like that. A little dense. What happened? So I'll go back to the YouTube stuff. So what happened is now, okay, so if you're a member, right? Like I always say, if you're a member, go over to the members tab and click it, and it'll give you access to Discord. I've gone through, been able to look over everything, gone through the rules, regulations, all this stuff of Discord when you link it with YouTube. Now, the problem is that like someone, let's say some weirdo gets a membership, that comes in, they can post stuff that you don't want to see, right? And this has happened before where they come in and they'll put like illegal images, CP, take a screenshot, and then they say, oh, look what this person's doing over here. So that's always been a very, very big concern of mine. I'm like, I don't want someone coming in here because it just happens as you grow. The more you stay out there, sooner or later you run into the people that just want to destroy. People like to watch the world burn. Wild Red is saying hello again. I don't know who hello again to. Oh, look, Valhalla's here, but he's not. It's like he's a ghost. Yeah, he had people to set up. That's awesome. When you come back, I'll tell you the thing about the billboards. Don't forget. So anyway, he wants to smell my hair. Oh, dude. Let's see here. Where is Wild Red still here? Because Wild Red will appreciate this one. I use Strike Industries soap. Oh, hold on a second. I have the box somewhere. I dig the box. So I've got a big thing about, I like shampoo bars. Why is that not focusing? Because I have a blurry background. Oh, there you go. Yes. It's a black soap. Like an African charcoal black. I love, what was that soap? It's from Africa. God, I love African soaps. But I don't know. This one isn't from there. This was made in America. What's that stuff called? The butter? Shea butter. Oh, dude. Yeah. All that stuff. When did start doing this weird stuff? Wild Red, people have to bathe, man. The whole like cleanliness and godliness thing. Adjacent companies. I like that. Yeah, they're a accessory place. I am a girl in so many ways, Clumsy. I'm very obsessive about a lot of stuff. My favorite shampoo is J.R. Liggett's bar soap. I'm going to put that up on Locals. That's what I really want to do because there's so many things I talk. Hey, look, it's here. That was a surprise, man.
Hang on, buddy.
Yeah.
Did you just say shea butter was an African soap?
No, isn't shea butter? Doesn't it come from Africa?
You find it in the ethnic section usually at like Walmart, but I don't know.
Well, I find it at the farmer's market too. I have a very sensitive skin.
Listen, as an individual with dreaded hair, right? I appreciate the ethnic section in the body care area, if you will.
You're the only person with dreads that I don't make fun of. So that's how much I like you.
Like okay. Thank
Think
you.
about that.
I
Well,
appreciate
think
it.
about most of the people that have them. You don't identify. You don't identify as most.
No, I don't fall in that.
Like
same
you
category as
might
most.
like go on a who are those people? Fish or whatever. Like I can see you getting lost on a fish tour, but I don't see you
that
listening
Fish.
to Fish.
No, I don't listen to Fish. I don't
Yeah,
listen to
but it's just like you'd be like, oh yeah, this is cool. It's a lot better than being in a tank, or whatever.
Rabbit
A lot
gifted
lot better than the infantry.
Rabbit
Like, yeah,
gifted
yeah,
5
yeah.
more memberships. Thank
Yes,
you,
I know.
Rabbit.
Rabbit is awesome. Thank
Rabbit
you
is
so much,
awesome.
Rabbit. And by the way, she's got to get something cool. Oh, yeah, here we go. I got to update some of my stuff.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter.
Thank you, Rabbit.
Good night, Shizzy. Love you, buddy.
Shizzy, get some rest. Don't hang out with the strippers.
Always hang out with the strippers. The strippers know where all the cool after parties are. Keep that in mind.
They
y'all.
are the after party.
And they let you do weird things. So that's always a plus.
But hold on, though. You say weird things. I say I'm just a liberated individual. Like, what is a weird thing? I don't think things are weird that I do. I think things are weird that other people do.
Oh, I do a lot of weird things. Like a lot.
Well, that means
of
you have
weird
to be
things.
doing that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm
I was
okay
going
with
to say,
it.
you know what? I bet Tweety was a stripper when she was like a Fed operation. Dude, come on, man. An Olympic skier. I mean, dude, you could bounce nickels probably off her at one point. There, yeah. I was looking for other words to use. I gotta get away from. Yes, buy expert soap from his merch shop.
You have soap in your merch shop?
No.
Do you have a merch shop?
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing I got put on the website.
Oh, billboards. Tell me about billboards.
Yeah, so the billboard. So after that, J6, is that the approved terminology?
And that's what we'll use. It could be the great setup, but we'll use J6 if you want.
You gotta be careful, man. Let's just
That's
not talk
why I
very
went with
much about
J6,
it.
bro.
Let's just
That's
not
why I
talk
went
very
with
much about
J6.
it.
Okay.
Because anyway, strippers and glitter. Yes, Texas shit. You know they have edible glitter. Have you seen that?
I'm pretty sure all glitter is edible. It's just,
And not all poo glitters.
Right.
But when you eat,
you can actually eat. They make these pills that are like glitter pills, and you can eat them.
And she's still a hard ass. Do it.
And then there's these pills that they sell.
You can
that
poop glitter.
Yes, you can eat a little glitter pill, and then your poop comes out, and there's glitter in it, and it seems very
like
unnecessary.
Gem with no filter. Glitter is devil dust. I love this. It seems like glitter. Like it's like Goldschlager. Like I was sitting here and like people, hey, I got Goldschlager. Look, I'm just gonna do it. I'm sitting there going, you're telling me that's gold. That's flakes of gold. Yeah, man. I'm like
Glitter
gold, which is like one
marriages.
molecule away from lead, and you're like swallowing this stuff. I'm like, you think that works good when all that stuff just hits the liver?
It's never a good idea to ingest metal, ever.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah,
Don't do
right.
that.
I was like, there's
Don't
a
do
lot
that.
of other things.
Right.
See, I'm very simple-minded. I'm
like-
from Tennessee. I'm like, if it wasn't whiskey, you're wasting your time.
You know what's better to ingest than heavy metals? Carrots, for example. Those are way better to ingest. Or broccoli, or even chicken.
And it's weird. After about a week, it's amazing. But like you feel like you're high. But you start eating good.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
No, it doesn't make you high, but your natural endorphins kick in, and you're just like, oh wow, this is great. Like I have energy, I can do things.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've never, been sober
I've never
enough
achieved
to
it.
experience it or anything, but I've heard of that. Yeah. That makes sense.
So anyway, the billboard. So it's like here I am, small town, right? Like East Tennessee. I'm like, one day I don't know. I went to Chick-fil-A because I go to Chick-fil-A every day.
Chick-fil-A's the
And
shit.
it's so good, man.
It's so good. That spicy chicken sandwich, y'all. Oh my god.
Okay, now like all that is good, But I've got to admit, my favorite thing at Chick-fil-A, they changed their menu once they opened in New York City. And it's never been the same. That upsets me.
That's a little
But
disappointing.
my favorite thing at Chick-fil-A is a sausage biscuit in the mornings. I love those things, man.
Ooh, I've never been to
There's
Chick-fil-A in the
sausage-
morning.
Yeah, dude, their sausage biscuit. Dude, because you're like, a sausage, like it's Chick-fil-A, like you should get a chicken biscuit. No.
Yeah.
The money's at the sausage biscuit, get some grape jelly put on there.
I have a comparable story that I would like to share at this point. Are you ready
Yeah.
to hear it?
Go for it, man.
Okay. When I was in Hawaii in the Army, there was a Popeyes on base.
Oh, that's awesome.
And part of the contract required them to serve breakfast. Because it's the military, right? And we're up at like 5 a.m. and then, right. So what Popeye did was they turned their chicken tenders and their biscuits into a sandwich with a little bit of cheese. So you would get basically a chicken slider with cheese, right? And you'd get like, I don't know, 6 of them or something for breakfast or whatever it was, right? So if you go to Popeyes today, order more tenders and biscuits than you're going to eat, save them in the fridge till the next morning, throw a slice of American cheese on it, and I swear to God, it's one of the best breakfast sandwiches you'll ever eat.
So that's your go-to junk food.
Oh my God, bro. Popeye's spicy chicken tenders with a little bit of American cheese on a biscuit. So good, bro.
Have you ever been to a Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a dollar menu, or at least they used to. And so
Dude, those tacos were so fire, bro.
Why are they so good?
They're so good. It doesn't make any sense.
They deep fry the meat in there with it's magic how they do it.
I don't know what it is, but they're amazing.
But Joe No Filter, I love onion rings. Oh my gosh, dude, onion rings are like my weakness. But
That's
anyway,
the only reason I ever go to Burger King is their onion rings. That's
yes, dude, those things are like weird good.
If you get a small
double
order onion
cheeseburger
rings and any burger from Burger King and a small order onion rings, just stack that small order on top.
Oh, I can't believe you do that, dude. Yes.
Oh my God, bro.
No, I don't. Like, I haven't done that. Like, dude, as a kid, that's how I ate. But it's like now I like the onion ring separately, but it's still, man, it's so good.
It's so good.
And like onion rings on burgers with barbecue sauce. There's something about magic about all that too.
Always good. You can't go wrong.
ICU, Brett. I gotta say, I love ICU. So, not being in the ICU, but anybody who's working in ICU is very much another hero to me. Bojangles chicken biscuit and tater rounds are the best breakfast ever.
Is Bojangles any good? I've never been. They're everywhere out here, and I'm new to this area within the last 5-6 years, and I've never been to a Bojangles.
For me, Chick-fil-A's got the biscuits.
Chick-fil-A is fire.
Yeah, it's not because
Popeyes
they're
is
busy.
pretty
Oh, and also
alright,
they have those chicken minis there. Those things are crack. They're like popping like food meth.
Okay.
Clumsy has been a member for 7 months. Awesome. Hey, I think. Thank you.
I think
Clumsy,
I got a super chat.
Thank you for breaking it up. Finally, let's see here. It is.
Find it.
We got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
I did the full one. I usually cut off about 8 seconds, but it's a 12-second long clip.
Oh,
yeah,
so
Clumsy
funny.
sent that to us. But thank you, Clumsy, and also Clumsy. Thank you for being a member. That's awesome, and that's as soon as we talk about billboards, we're gonna go back to that. Anyway, so the billboards, or the biscuits. I forget which one we're on.
Well, let's finish the biscuits and then we'll go back to the billboards.
Oh damn it! What's the Rabbit? What's the biscuit saying? We just we're gonna start doing. Oh, they were saying it at the game last night. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna use that in chat. Oh, it's such a great saying. I don't remember because I don't write things down. But anyway, yeah. So biscuit wise, I put Chick-fil-A first. Have you had Hardee's biscuit?
No.
Okay, you haven't. Everybody says Hardee's has this best biscuit. Like Hardee's is a romantic holdover in the South. Carl's Jr. owns Hardee's now.
Yep.
So they're all the same thing. They like Chris Mullen. How are you doing?
What's up, Chris Mullen?
They are basically cooked in so much butter that the bottom of the biscuit is crispy. I like mine to be a little bit soft. You know, I like the bread consistency. I don't like.
How do you feel about Popeye's biscuits? Let me ask you that.
Well, Popeyes isn't open for breakfast.
That didn't answer my question.
So it was not a. I feel like their biscuit is not a breakfast biscuit like Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's more like
time out. There's no such thing as a biscuit that's not a breakfast biscuit.
Oh,
you can have piss poor breakfast biscuits.
When you
but
take
they're
a
all
biscuit,
breakfast biscuits.
When you take a biscuit,
yep,
and you make biscuits, right?
Yeah.
Before you bake it, you take that dough,
mm-hmm,
and you deep fry it, and now you got a beignet. That's just anytime. That's just awesome. Good stuff.
A beignet? Is that what you said?
Oh, jeez, dude. Yeah, man. I thought
is that a real thing? Am I the only one that doesn't know what this is?
Yeah, you really are. You're the only person in like Europe, America, and Vietnam that doesn't know what a beignet is. And I'm not making that up at all.
Well, let me tell you this. The John Benet Ramsey case was a travesty that never got with that honey. Oh, always honey. Always honey.
Yeah, I love you, ICU, Brad. That's what I was going to say. That is my thing. In the same way with KFC, it's like Popeye's biscuits.
They're so good.
Got to have honey with it. Why do I have to have honey with it? I don't think about honey the rest of the time. Yes, I do.
You don't have to. It just makes it amazing.
I don't like. It's the only time I don't like jelly with my biscuit. Is like they're ugly truckling. What's happening?
What's up, buddy?
But anyway, like their biscuits, they're like a dinner biscuit. They're flatter. They're not the big high-rise fluffy biscuit that you break open to put your meat into to make a sandwich. But you'd have to use 2 biscuits of a Popeyes.
No.
I can hear myself getting fatter.
Yeah, incorrect, sir. Incorrect.
What?
Listen, you just take that bread knife and cut one of them Popeyes biscuits in half, throw a half a chicken tender on it, a folded up slice of American cheese, throw that bad boy in the you can use a microwave. I prefer to use the air fryer. Up to y'all.
Look, I'm letting you get away with the American cheese because you were in the military.
It's not great, but it's the go-to.
It's disgusting.
It's not great, but it's the go-to.
It's disgusting.
I'll give you that one.
You know, here's the thing. People don't realize, like American cheese, it's processed, so that's where you get that soft and gooey.
Yeah, no, it's plastic.
But I feel like you can pull that off with Gouda. And you know what I like about Gouda? I like saying Gouda.
Can I be completely flat out? Here's a confession by Valhalla. I have never had Gouda cheese ever. I have no idea what it tastes like. None. Never had it.
Dude,
I broke him over Gouda.
Smoked Gouda.
I've never had it.
Well, I'm telling you what to get.
Okay.
Smoked Gouda.
What's it taste like?
Smoked Gouda?
Yeah. Is it like sharp like Swiss? Is it smooth like
it's a creamy lighter cheese. It's it is for what it's a white cheese, and for what it is, it has a distinctive. But it has a distinctive flavor. It may, depending on how your palate leans towards, it may be sharper than some things. Okay. But I don't think so. I think it's not overwhelming. It's
so we're not talking like a provolone. We're not talking like a real mellow cheese.
A good provolone's hard to find, and when you find it, it has to be at room temperature for me. Room temperature cheese changes everything.
Oh, it definitely changes everything.
Yeah, look at this. Listener knows. Look, smoked Gouda with summer sausage and Ritz crackers.
See,
Munster's another good one.
I am all about some. I've never had Munster cheese either, to be completely honest. I can, and I plan on it eventually.
Look, this is how you can tell.
Garbage.
CIA.
Brie is the best. Okay, listen, you uppity.
Brie's not even cheese. Brie's not even cheese. Brie is like an appetizer.
Tweety, God damn it, you're at a different level than all of us. All right, either one of two things: you're a Fed and you're way too used to the high dollar items that the government affords to you, or B, I have
who it
Nubian
is?
goats. Nubian goats. Or B, go ahead.
Valhalla is probably Madeleine Albright's niece. Former Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright.
Probably. I'm probably her niece. Probably.
Did I say Valhalla?
Yeah.
No, I meant Tweety. Tweety just got a compliment, didn't she?
I was gonna let it go, bro. I
Tweety
had
just
your
got a
back.
compliment. She's got a compliment. She got called Valhalla. That's awesome. Dude, you know what? She'll never be the same. She'll be like, oh my gosh.
Well,
expert confused my name with
she
Valhalla.
100% had to go change her pants. That just happened.
When you hear me, is not the expert the greatest handle ever because I'm such an idiot?
It's pretty good.
I
It
think
took me
it's
a minute
awesome.
to figure it out, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, because I saw a thing the other day. YouTube warned people about don't listen to the expert, not the expert, but people who say they are experts.
That's
Or
even
like,
better. That's
yeah, I
even
know. I'm like,
better,
yes,
bro.
yes. Oh,
That's
who are
even
these
better.
experts?
Don't listen to idiots on YouTube. Don't do it. Just like listen to us, but like don't believe
Be sure to hit
us.
that like button and make sure you're subscribed. My subscribers are going back down. I'm like, yes, it's that time of month again. So there's a few people in here new. Wild Red, I'm looking right at you.
Actually,
Are you
if I
checking to see if
may,
you're subscribed?
I'm subscribed. I'm
Okay,
100%
good.
subscribed.
Oh, and that's the what's the thing?
That's not good.
Jim with No Filter. I'm so hungry now. Jim with No Filter was telling us about a cheese they have in St. Louis that is unique to that area. And
Fermunda?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Fermunda.
I can't remember. So,
It's Fermunda.
are you making fun of me?
I'm making fun of St. Louis.
Oh, well, that's
Fermunda cheese.
maybe, yeah.
The cheese
And
from
then,
Fermunda, your balls.
That's smegma.
Yep, same thing.
Oh, well, that's not the cheese.
Can
This is
I-
a real deal. It's on pizzas and stuff, dude. See, I'm trying to have a serious conversation. I'm trying to have a intellectual.
Well, you should have thought about that before you sent me a link, buddy. That's what
I wasn't planning on it. But there's some things I wanted to talk to you about, like these billboards.
like these
So
billboards.
the billboards, after the whole thing happened, it was like the smallest billboard I've ever seen in my life, but it was enough to qualify
That's what
as a
she
billboard. Yeah, I know. But hey, it's cute. And it was high enough off the ground, so I'm like, that's interesting. I was like, I've never noticed that billboard before. And also, it's very interesting that it's right outside of my neighborhood.
Was it
I was
for
like-
vocational Bible studies?
No, it was if you know anybody that was in Washington, D.C. on the 6th of January, contact the FBI at 1-800-FBI-SNITCH.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, man, seriously, a heart attack. Yeah, there were a bunch of. I'm sitting here going, I'm in small town, rural town in Tennessee. If anybody tells on somebody, that's just not right. I mean, that's just so
No.
not right. And then, and that reminds me of another thing. So this is a platform. What were we talking about?
Can you excuse me for a second? It's Miss Valhalla. I'm still listening.
Yeah, dude. How is she? Were we getting ready to? Was that you two? Was that the Joshua tree? Anyway, I've not had Camembert cheese. Check to make sure you're still subbed. I've been unsubbed 3 or 4. Wolfkinder, thank you so much for bringing that up, and please always remember to say that because that is a very important thing, y'all. It's YouTube thinks that either you are a bot or what's probably happened is that you have other creators that you're sub to that are like probably like normal intelligent people, and then you I don't know, Clumsy. I don't know this person. I can't find these people. I don't have your names. Like, I don't have your address. But what I do have is just for you, Clumsy. But yes, I'm sorry. No, I don't know. Oh wait, I see you, Brett. I work in Tennessee, worst city in the state, unfortunately, crime-wise. Well, I see you, Brett. You could either be talking about Nashville because they are the worst. They just have a very creative way of putting their stats down so it doesn't look bad. Or there is a zip code in this in Shelby County that makes up all the crime for the area of Shelby County, and I would think it would be one of those two. Am I correct? Oh, you don't answer that. Anyway, so yeah, man, the billboard right outside my neighborhood. I was like, this is so weird. And now this brings me to my second thing. What were we talking about earlier? Like probably like half an hour ago. Oh, geez, man, I want to be off of here half an hour ago. Look what
I
you
didn't
did
do
to
it.
me. Yeah, you did.
I was
You
about
did.
to
It's
send
all your
Mrs.
fault.
Valhalla the link. Not the link to get on the show, but the link to watch the show.
Yeah, well, please do.
Okay.
No, you do not want her on this show because I'll start asking her
No. Mrs.
questions.
Valhalla is not on. She's not interested in the YouTube sphere. And that's why. That's why.
That was for Texas, not Texas, Miami Spice, and Clumsy. You would know better than anybody. My granddad has stories about Memphis. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I told you Nashville. Yeah, it's awful.
That is
it's
not
awful.
the. That's not. It's not a place
What?
I would like to be, but it's definitely not like the highest crime in the state.
Oh, dude.
There is.
They do not report their crimes. Tish in Tennessee, she was talking about it.
Isn't
she's
Memphis
from there.
like one of the worst places in the country as far as crime per capita? Or
It's funny.
Chattanooga,
It's all one
102?
zip code. It's all one zip code. If you take that zip code out, Memphis is one of the safest places in the country. It's crazy, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah, there's if you start breaking it down, statistics. I love stats. Politics. So I love going through all those numbers and everything else. And I'm like, it's funny because I've been doing it long enough now where it's like, when I say long enough, all I had to do was like pay attention 4 years ago until today. And you can see how everything's starting to be manipulated. So you can't see
It's almost shocking. Almost shocking. Did you
I
see?
used to love Memphis. So I see, Brett, I'm from Memphis originally. And
Trying to
that
not
is-
talk politics. Trying to not do it.
Well, what happened?
Whatever that bitch's name is, the press conference lady, the White House press secretary. That's her title.
Jen Psaki?
No, that was like 3-4 years ago. Jen
Yeah,
Psaki.
that's when I quit paying attention.
Smart man. She was so good, wasn't she? She was so good.
Dude, you're new, man. How long have you been on the tubes, man? Because I need to get a reference so I know if my old jokes are new to you or not.
All of your jokes are new to me. Let's just say
That's
that.
awesome. You know what? I love when people drink around me.
Well, do you not drink?
Because the jokes...
The
they
jokes
don't
just
remember
stay
the
funny.
jokes. Yeah, they're always funny. I see you, Brad. Something else that I found amazing is that the Elvis Presley license plate in Tennessee, the funds for that go to was it Baptist Hospital? What is it? What's that word called when somebody comes in that's been shot? Blunt force or no, whatever it is. You know when they sew
lost.
you up because
Go ahead.
I don't know, whatever they call it.
I don't understand the question. I'm
It's a
stupid.
statement. It's a statement. I'm just
Okay.
saying a statement. Yeah, I used to love Memphis, so sad where it is now. But all right,
You
hang on
had
a
it
second.
right.
What'd she say?
Korean zombie hair.
She called me a statey. Michael Malloy's still alive. No, that's not like I said a live. No, still live. What's the stupid thing? Oh yeah, Jen. Now, if
Jen Psaki's binder was probably a national treasure. Let's be honest.
oh yeah, that's what she said. All right. Did you ever see her in the commie hat?
Jen Psaki?
Yeah.
Maybe. Is it a meme?
No, she used to. There's a picture of her wearing the Russian, the fur hat with the hammer and sickle.
No, I never saw that. Unless it was a meme. If it was a real picture, I never saw it.
Dude, I don't meme, dude. I only deal in realities.
Okay,
Dude,
the expert.
Oh, wait a second here. Damn it. Yeah, dude. I don't like why you're so glad to be on YouTube. What? What happened?
You don't know why I'm so glad to be on YouTube?
No, yeah, it's me. Because you got to meet me and hang out with me.
Yeah, that's a big part of it,
course.
obviously.
Yeah, 100%. All right, how y'all saying, man? You have not seen this.
She's not wearing a Russian hat. She's just
Thank you
looking
for
like a
joining
hot
us.
redhead.
I often note I'm going to circle back. I hate to disappoint conservative Twitter,
Ballstorm
but I'm
loves
going to circle
this.
back on a number of things, as we often do directly. I'll circle back, circle back. I hate to disappoint you. Circle back, circle back. That's an excellent question. Circle back, circle back. I hate to disappoint you, but we will venture to circle back with all of you.
Think cocaine or not? What do you think?
This is such a good question. I have not had the opportunity to dig into that. I'll circle back.
It was a massive dump. To this day, everyone's trying to figure out where did it come from.
I'm not aware of anything, but we'll circle back.
This uncircumcised Philistine, who does he think he is?
As a mom myself, I want to know all the details. I have to circle back.
Come on, man. You know what I mean?
I will venture to get you an answer on that, and maybe we can talk about it, and you'll circle back. I will have to circle back on that one. But we'll circle back. But I will have to circle back with you. Let me give you a very specific example. I'll circle back. Circle back. I hate to disappoint you. Circle back. Circle back. That's an excellent question. Circle back. Circle back. I hate to disappoint you, but we will venture to circle back.
This president knew back in January. Why didn't he tell us? Why did he warn
There are a
us?
number of ways to combat misinformation. One of them is circle back.
He told us that Trump was invincible, that Hillary was in a prison, right?
I don't really have any predictions for you on that. I can circle back. Let me see if I can get more detail for you on that. Circle back.
I signed something saying that if I'm wrong, I can go to prison. Did you?
We'll try to get to as many questions as possible. I'll circle back. I don't have anything more for you. And that communication has been lacking. Well, as you know, let me give you a very specific example. I'll circle back. Circle back. I hate to disappoint you. Circle back. Circle back. That's an excellent question. Circle back. Circle back. I hate to disappoint you, but we will venture to circle back with all of you.
So the end that was made because you said she's a hot redhead. I'm like, no. But yeah, Volstorm, he's in love with her as well, and he thought the Circle Back was the greatest video ever.
That's a pretty good one. Let me ask you this, sir. Where do
Trauma
you get...
Center, yes, thank you. I see you, Brat.
Trauma Center. What the fuck?
Where do I get my?
Where do you
talents? They're on loan from God.
Where do you get your music from? Because your outro is quite possibly one of the hardest hitting outros I've ever been a part of.
What is it? Sweet Brown.
Sweet Brown. Is
yeah,
that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a lady, man.
Yeah,
she was just on the news. Yeah, this.
Yeah.
I woke up to go get me. Nobody's got time for that. Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time.
So
for
here's
that.
the thing.
That's one of the hardest hitting fucking outros I've ever heard in my entire life, bro.
I saw the original interview, and I was like, "This chick is awesome. Like, I love this. I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
There's a fire. There's a fire. It's like I love. You know who else I love? I love this dude.
Is it the
really gone for real?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love him. God, wouldn't it be great to get him on the show?
He just did a thing recently. He just did like another like news thing where they were like asking him about how awesome the viralness was, and he was like, yeah, he was all about it. He was like, yeah, it was cool.
Tweety CIA says Sweet Brown is a 2012 news story, but that's
Tweety,
yeah. What it was.
You say
she's right,
these things. You say these things, Tweety, and then don't expect people to understand that you're a Fed. Like
I love her.
You're my favorite Fed. I'll give you that.
But
hide
yeah,
your kids, hide your wife. We gonna find
Antoine.
you. Yeah.
So
Dotson.
yeah,
Antoine Dotson. That's his name.
yeah, because they're raping everybody up here.
They're raping everybody out here.
So it was a news thing, right? And it's like the Mobile Leprechaun. I love quality news like this. And that was so cool. I didn't know that was a song. And so what happened is so I'm showing that video, and I'm showing it to like somebody, and I go, oh, it says put to music. And so someone had just did the whatever that is, the voice changer stuff over the top of it. And yeah, I was like, it's a great video, man. Somebody really worked hard on that.
It's so good, bro. It's so good.
Are you asking? Because I thought everybody knew that. Anyway, yeah, it's awesome. And you know what's great about it is because it just feels good. And then the chat, they sit there and they start putting hearts up, and you know, it's like they're putting the chat up at the same time, like as the lyrics are going. And I'm sitting here the whole time just popping those things up. I love it, man. And then it's funny because like people like grandma's house, like she'll be lurking and she won't say anything this whole time. And then like at the end, she'll do like, you know, like a bunch of flames or something. We're like, there's a fire. And yeah, it's awesome.
Grandma's house, we know you're watching. Throw something in chat right now. We know you're lurking.
She is.
We know.
Bag. I thought you said beg.
Wait, what?
Hang on a second. It's trying to catch up with the chat is hard. Probably because I wasn't paying attention. You threw me around. That sounded sexual. I didn't.
I have that effect on men.
That scream like girls.
Yeah.
So we finally got the billboard out of the way. I was gonna say I started earlier. I was saying that so I've now integrated YouTube to have control over Discord. If you are a member, you will automatically go into Discord. The big concern about that was that I don't want a jack wagon to get in there, you know, and start messing up the place.
That's
Discord. Do what?
That's going to be a thing that it's just going to happen, right? Like,
But see,
especially if you especially if you automatically put your memberships into Discord, because gifted memberships, which are awesome, have a tendency to get jack wagons as members, and then those members automatically go to Discord, and that can be an issue.
But here's the good thing. See, I have angels. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. So the angels.
Do they wear tube tops?
Well, Melissa Jane's one of them.
She wears tube tops. I guarantee it.
Texas Jen and Miami Spice, because they control the Discord, and so they were like my first like mod team. And when I finally got all this stuff figured out, they came in when I was in a very I had getting attacked. The channel was getting attacked really bad.
Side note, how is every mod you have a female?
85% female audience.
Is Volstorm even a mod?
No. Yes.
Is he?
I don't know. Is he? He doesn't want to be. Yeah, he is. He is a mod because he'll take people out when he'll not participate, and he just watches to take people out.
I was gonna say every single mod I've seen is a chick.
Yeah. They all are, except for him.
Volstorm might be the only dude, but
yeah, he is. And he's not even supposed to be a mod. Like, he doesn't want to be it. Yeah, mods are a huge thing. People don't realize that it's an entirely different deal. Like your YouTube mod is, but see, like they do the Discord and YouTube, and then Gin with No Filter is my is the latest. And I guess it's like because I have other mods. Oh gosh, why did I just draw a blank right there?
Because I was asking you about it.
Of course.
That's
But
fine.
anyway, it's like so like mods. You have to have mods have to just love your content, and they have to love to like be able to put up with you, and they have to be your friends basically. You know, like that understand this weird world. Because I have friends that I'm pretty sure, like real life friends, like 3D world friends, that have not subbed or anything.
Well, yeah, this is different. This is
Crystal, how are
different
you
world.
doing? Took a while to get here because of stupid computers. Crystal, hopefully those are
understand that.
work computers. Yeah, she's got a big promotion. Very proud of her.
Congratulations, Crystal, on your big promotion.
But anyway, yeah, it's your mods. They run your life. I mean, they really, literally do. They protect everything.
I don't have a mod. I don't have a single
You're
mod.
smart. Neither does Mountain Girl. Do you go over? I thought about her. I heard her today, and I thought about you. Are you familiar with Mountain Girl? I know I'm simping about over Mountain Girl. I know, chat. I know you're gonna make fun of me.
I'm not sure.
Work computers, Crystal. I'm glad it's not yours, and that you're doing good. I love Crystal Clear. Have you ever
Melissa Jane.
Uh-oh.
Hello, doll. We've been
Yes, the
talking about
angels.
you.
Yeah, you see the emojis there.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, the experts angels.
I dig it.
That's
I
awesome.
dig it.
So here's the sad part: is I don't.
So
have
wait,
my, I
you
don't-
just surround yourself with beautiful women? That's your whole YouTube thing?
No.
Good for you, buddy.
It's my
Good
whole
for
life.
you. Yeah, that's
I always, as a young child, I admired and looked up to Hugh Hefner.
I love it.
And I thought he did it right. He was always think about it. Hugh Hefner was who was that other guy like Bob Guccione Jr. You know, he's a scumbag.
Larry Flint.
Yeah, Flint was awful, man. But like
was bad.
Hefner, like every girl who's ever met him and stuff is always like he is the nicest person. It's like that's who you want to be. You want to be James Bond. Every guy should want to be James Bond.
I don't want to be James Bond.
Well, you don't want to do the work, but you should know how to order the right drinks. You know, how to.
For
drive
the
right
record,
cars.
if you order a martini shaken not stirred, then you're an idiot. Like that's not a drink to order. Don't order
Why?
that. Because
you
that's
haven't
not
been
a
with me.
real drink. Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. That's not how you make a martini. A martini is made of gin, not vodka.
The English ones are.
And then you stir it. You don't shake it. That's like
No.
like it's literally everything you should not order in a martini.
No, you're wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. Fabulous argument, fabulous statement, but everything you said was wrong.
Tell me
and
why.
I'm going to tell you why.
Tell me
so
why,
don't worry about it.
Tell me
So first of all, you should use a Russian vodka.
You
Okay? You have to have a strong base. What?
You shouldn't drink vodka in your martinis. It should be a gin martini, not a vodka martini.
I think you're getting upset about semantics.
I'm getting upset about being in a bar for a decade.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm telling you, man. Like, there are like bars. Like you have you ever walked into a bar and they have lights like this? Like it kind of looks like it's like why is everything like blue and purplish hue
Yeah.
looking in here? And
Yeah,
then you
briefly.
realize that they're like girls dancing on tables and you don't know why. But like it's totally acceptable, but like they are way out of your price range.
We're talking about a strip club, right?
No, man.
Oh.
Is it just places
No,
where
never
things
been.
happen?
No, then no.
Dude, man, I wish you
If they're
could've
not
hung out with
naked,
me.
that's not it. If that's
I wish
not-
you could have hung out with me.
Even better, we can hang out now. That's the best part.
I'm boring now, though. Yeah, look at Texas Gin. See, this is why, right here. This is why. That, and it tastes like Christmas tree water.
Gin's not good. Don't drink martinis, y'all.
The martini is a cocktail made with gin and vermouth and garnished with an olive or lemon twist.
And Tweety probably puts caviar on hers.
I don't know. She seems like a old fashioned girl. Like she's drinking whiskey on. She might be drinking. I was
girl
saying
is
the
not
drink
drinking
old
whiskey.
I was
She's
saying
not
the
drinking
drink
whiskey.
old fashioned, but she is. Yeah, she is. She's a low baller, man.
She's drinking Cristal.
No, she's
That's
drinking.
what she's drinking.
She's drinking none of this like trendy whiskey that came out here in the last couple of years. Like she's drinking like a classic. Her whiskey is older than. She's never had a whiskey younger than her. Me, when everybody I know, they've never had a whiskey that was older than last Wednesday. A lot of stuff you can make it in.
Fair.
You make it in a bathtub, but
that was how gin started.
Look at this. Look at Chris Mullen right here. She's from Sydney, Australia. You know it's in Sydney, but Melissa Jane. I figured.
Wait, you're both from Sydney?
Yes.
I now know 2 people from Sydney?
Yes. And you know what? Sydney is modern day Amazon. Not the company, but the women. The lost tribe of Amazonian women.
Melissa Jane's 5'4".
Have you seen her? Have you looked at her?
She told me she's 5'4".
Then she looked like who you would see when you woke up on the beach in like paradise.
Even better, she's who I saw when I went to sleep last night in my own bed.
Yeah.
Hey,
dude, her husband's a badass, dude.
Well, that's okay. It's all in fun. It's all in fun.
I don't know, man. He's a big dude.
She's literally on a different continent. It's okay.
But he plays rugby.
And I'm
like professionally.
So he plays like minor league football, is what you're saying?
I don't know, man. I don't know what they do. But he's Greek. You gotta watch out with the Greeks, man. They'll get you in the end. But anyway, yes.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. I don't want to go down that
Crystal. Well, Crystal, you're not in Sydney though, right? Because that's what I was making the reference to Sydney.
Is Crystal Clear Aussie even?
I think yeah. Oh yeah, I think Crystal's in.
How many Aussies are in chat right now?
3, and then of course, Matt Core Mofo's one.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's a bogan. I'm kidding.
But he's not in chat though. I haven't seen him all night.
No, but just people we know are always over here. Let's see here.
She's from Sydney too. Crystal Clear is. I went from
Crystal,
literally.
I had no idea. I am so. This is the most I've ever gotten so far off wrong about somebody. I had no idea, Crystal.
You guys, let's be honest. You all live in Ohio.
Oh wow. In a biodome.
And and if we can move past that, then
where's Rick's Clicks? Has everybody seen him? Is he okay? Sorry, he's the one who's always saying that. Australia.
I've never met anybody. I've never met anybody from Sydney, and now there's 3 of them.
There's 3 right here, man.
I didn't think that was a real place.
It's where Wonder Woman's from.
No.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot is from Israel.
No, she's from Amazon. She's an Amazonian. Wonder Woman is Amazonian.
The fictitious character is
you
Amazonian.
Say fictitious.
Listen. Gal Gadot is hot enough, and she's from Israel, and just let her have that. The character itself is from that weird like planet thing, Amazonian.
How am I 100% off about you?
I don't agree.
Tweety is an extremely intelligent person, has like a degree in everything, has a photographic memory, and lives in Colorado, and was a professional skier until
Olympic.
Yeah, Olympic. Yeah. So I don't know how I'm off about her. She is. The only thing I'm off about is that you don't meet many women that are obsessed with 1989 sobs.
And as a matter of fact, I've only met one ever.
Tweety.
Yep.
Yeah, most women don't even know what a sob is.
That's a good point, actually. Tweety, are you a woman?
Ooh.
Were you born a woman?
Ooh. Jamie Lee Curtis?
Ooh. Ain't nobody got time for that.
She was in the.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Is it time to go? Is that what you're saying?
Who? Me?
Yeah, because you're singing the song. Ohio is the only place great whites could be from. That is so funny on so many different levels.
That's pretty funny.
Sharks.
Racists.
Sharks.
It's so
I'm
funny.
surprised they haven't said that we need to rename the great white shark.
Give it time, bro. Give it time. At the moment, they got a bad name, and that's what's Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
They're you live about 17 miles from Mel? Oh, no way. Well, why am I always here in the chat worried about when Mel's out here driving? And I was like,
Does
now
Mel
I know that.
Does Mel know that you live 17 miles away from her?
Well, she does now, and now I know that.
Right.
I can be like, hey, Crystal, if you got to take care of Mel.
Well, the
We
more
worried
important
about
question in my book is, why do you know that you live 17 miles away from Mel?
Because Crystal.
Have you been to her house?
Okay,
Have
you
you
know how-
watched her through her window, Crystal? Are you stalking Mel?
Dude, don't ask her for pictures. I know where this is going. So here's the thing. So you're Australia is fake and they're all artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Crystal Clear is the mainframe. Like she is when they quit making encyclopedias in book form, she memorized them all. Just if you have a question, ask it in chat, and you'll see Crystal Clear, man. She's got it. She's the most amazingly intelligent person I've ever seen. I'm like, how do you know that? And I'm always amazed that she's here. I'm really honored because I'm like, I'm a dummy. I don't know why she's hanging out here.
But you're the expert. So there's like
That's dumb. So is Fauci. I got here via Scott Cardinal in Tiffin, Tennessee. I found them via Law and Lumber and Runkle of the Bailey, who I found through Emily D. Baker, although I found Scott on my own during the Depp trial.
You got
There
here
is so
through
much-
EDB. That's interesting.
There is so much. The Johnny Depp trial. Man, that was a year ago. I wanted to cover that so bad.
Can we just take 1 second and appreciate how absolutely batshit crazy Amber Heard is? Can we just take a moment of silence for the bed sheets that were lost in the relationship that was Amber Heard and Johnny Depp? Just a moment of silence, please, y'all.
Do you see the bed sheet that was lost with the grumpy when she dropped the poop?
That was good, right? That was good.
That was good, man. I had to go back through that entire thing. I was like, that is a highly intelligent joke, man. Those aren't the type of jokes I'm used to. That was awesome, man. Yeah, well, I'll take a moment. I'll take a moment with you. You tell me. You tell me when the moment's up.
Okay, we're just gonna take a moment, y'all. For the dog that stepped on a bee. That's appropriate. That was good.
Yes,
That was
very,
good.
very. Thank you. Yamaha biker, man. I love this guy. Pour one out for the Egyptian cotton. Hang on a second. I'm gonna forget. Don't let me forget that I've got to reply to Cool Frog.
Reply to him. Do it now. I'll talk for a
No,
minute.
because I'll be off kilter. I'll forget what we're talking about when I come back.
Okay.
It's easier. See, here's the thing. When people message me,
Yeah.
like I really I'm old fashioned. Like I really am honored, and that anybody would even want to talk to me. And so I want to take time to reply and think about what if you're typing something to me, I owe you the courtesy of taking every word into account. And giving back an honest
do you get a whole lot of crazy messages?
I got one the other day.
I get some
Really
crazy
weird.
messages, man.
Do what you got? You get some
Yeah.
on what? Email?
Discord.
Do you
I
give
guess-
out your Discord to everybody?
Well, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Discord.
I don't have a Discord.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I know. Like, I have a Discord account, but I don't have my own personal Discord.
What messages are you getting? Like, people want to borrow a goat for the night?
Well, just people see me on streams and they're like, "Hey, you're cool. I can tell you all my worldly problems." And I'm like,
Dude, do not tell me your problems, man. I am not a helper. I'm a giver, but I'm not a helper.
Listen, y'all.
I'm the worst in the world.
in the most respectful fashion that I can muster, right? Like, I love and appreciate you all, but I am barely holding this together right now. Like, I can't, I'm not the one to ask for help. I'm not.
Yeah, no.
If you got a question on how to keep chickens alive, I might be able to help there.
Yeah, if you want a joke You want something not serious,
Right.
right? Because I can't do serious though, man. Because here's the thing: that's a responsibility. Do not take anything I say as serious because I do not have my life figured out.
No.
My life is so backwards. I should write a book, and then I will say, start on the last page.
I'm
and go and read it backwards, and that way you'll know what to do.
Even the people in my life that love me, they're not taking advice from me. Don't do that.
This is
y'all.
how Yamaha Biker takes care of chickens.
That's a good start. That's a good start, Yamaha. I mean, you're gonna have less fun results, but it's a good start. It's a good start.
Oh, this is weird. Look at this. Look, she talk like the mainframe. Interesting. I'm approximately halfway between Chris Mullen and Melissa Jane.
Are you AI, crystal clear?
Of course she is. She's Australian. I love them. I love them all. Deb, I have no clue about life. Deb just has fun, man. Dude, she just laughs at everything. She's awesome.
That's where that's where I strive to be. I strive to be at the
laugh
fuck
at everything.
It. Yeah,
dude, I totally am there, man. Like
I used to be. I'm trying to get back.
What made you upset? What made you angry?
You really want to know the answer to that? Like a serious answer?
No,
to
I
that?
don't really care.
Okay. Let's just go back. Let's go back. Because I'll tell you, but it's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah, see, and I know. When you started doing that, I was like, no, because you know what? I'm probably not. If you want to, sometime we will. But no,
I have no problem telling. I've talked about it on stream before. It's not a big deal. It's just not fun. It's gonna be a downer. That's all.
I love Wild Red so much. I love that, dude. That is just so bad, hilarious, man. I love that. Wild Red, you got it. You got a home here. You got to hang out with. You picked up that I like Magpul sunglasses. And,
Wild Red's good. Wild Red's good.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Also, Magpul makes some awesome magazines. I don't know if you're aware of that or not.
I'm trying to go back to the old-fashioned ways. Metal.
Oh?
Yeah, because eventually plastic disintegrates. Eventually.
Not according to the great floating garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, you know what? That thing's being fed by China. Okay.
Oh yeah, China and India.
It's like the amount of.
I didn't say we did it. I just said it was there.
It's all those damn. What are those things called? The shipping
Asians?
Containers.
Oh,
all those shipping containers that fall. No,
bad.
man, I love it. That was bad, dude. You got to watch this, man. I still have a stream. I care about this. Okay. I'm not that type of person. I was almost said something political, and I'm not gonna say that.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's what you know. What though? That's what China does. I bet you a lot of those.
I don't know if you're aware of this or not.
I bet you a lot of those shipping containers are dumped right off.
I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but China and India both happen to be in Asia. Those both happen to be Asian countries. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Where does Europe end and Asia begin? Someone asked me that question years ago, and I was like, "Oh yeah, everything's Ukraine, isn't it?"
Ukraine is
Ukraine's the Garden of Eden.
Stop it. It's the breadbasket of the world, is what they call it. It's not the Garden of Eden.
No, United States. It is
yes.
maybe like
yes
of like I don't know of potato vodka factories.
That's Poland. I think that's Poland.
Chernobyl's right there. Nobody's eating you. Sorry, dude. I can't say the word. You know. So anyway, when all that stuff happened, I did a lot of videos about it. I was like, because here's the thing. I don't want to get involved. No.
Oh,
I was on YouTube when Chernobyl happened.
Like Chernobyl, you were like, we were born that time.
Did you ever see that HBO documentary on it?
Yeah, it was so
series,
good, bro.
The series,
it was so fucking good,
dude. I was like, why would I ever watch this?
It was,
and then I started watching. I was like, holy cow! And then I watched the real story behind it, and it's like, okay, everybody's complaining about the woman scientist at the end because there was no woman scientist. but the woman represented like she was like 2 or 3 different all in one, and like that's why the director and stuff I think was like, we want to have a woman in there, so you pick up on that because there's no women in the show except for her, but that's because that draws attention to that she is actually like the thing she said and was talking about was a combination of like 3 different dudes. Because like they didn't really have that much to say, but they had enough to say that it was important for the show.
It was a show.
To spend all your time talking mean, you do not have any time to listen to other. That is to say, to think all the time is to not listen to reality, but live in your own world of symbols detached. Grimm's Bar has, okay, like biblically speaking, and I know this is going to sound like I'm joking, but it's the only way I know how to describe it.
Okay.
Like a prophet, we'll say. It's like they just get a calling, like a, I don't know. If he were a movie, he would be Pulp Fiction at the end where, what's his name? Telling John Travolta, what is his name? Samuel L. Jackson. Gosh, man, I just talked about him earlier. Samuel L. Jackson saying that he's going to give up everything and walk the earth, and he's just gonna be cool. He's just gonna chill and it's like there's a calling, that's how I think of like prophecy or prophets from like biblical type era. It's like how did they get all this power, all this knowledge? Like what they're saying is just like very deep. That is Grimm. Grimm, have you ever had just like a one-on-one with him? Don't if you haven't.
We've been on a stream before a long time ago on
Dude, you get into a conversation with Grimm. I mean that. I mean that with all my good intentions heart. Don't get into a one-on-one conversation with Grimm because you'll start to question everything that you thought you knew.
Bro, that's how I wake up every day.
Oh, no, dude.
Questioning what I thought I knew the day before.
No, it's a different realm. I'll tell you honest to goodness, dude. I mean, this guy, I didn't realize it till like half an hour after the first time I talked to him. I could feel my brain start to like. Have you ever like just you relax and you start feeling like all the tension coming out of your head and everything, all the muscles in your body? And you're like, wow, I was really stressed. Grimm is like. After talking to him, like 30 minutes later, I was like, it's like getting a rubber band and like getting it really tight, and then it starts to release and start to relax. Like I was like my wife, she's like, so what'd you talk to Graham about? And I looked at her and I said, I don't know.
Fucking know.
But it was really important. I said, I know the words that were used. I was like, I'll be able to tell you in a little bit, but I got to let this sink in. That's him. I've never had an experience like this with anybody else, and I'm being serious, man. Like, if I had
what's funny about that?
If I had a cult, I would have him as my front man. Like he would be like the one that runs the front office.
What's funny about that is I'm pretty sure I've had friends explain certain experiences the same way, if you know what I'm saying.
Sexual.
Chemical
induced. Because Grimm's like a sexual experience.
Chemical induced. Shall we say?
Yeah. A lot of people their mushrooms are making a comeback, and that worries me because I know someone who wants to do it. I'm worried about that.
My own personal humble opinion on mushrooms are they're a natural thing, and if you've got the right.
Do you know the most poisonous mushroom in the world's in Australia?
The most poisonous everything in the world is in Australia.
If you touch this mushroom, you die.
Is it a cool death or is it like a painful death?
I don't know, man. I'm on the side of there are no cool deaths. There's some stupid ones that look cool.
Right. Like there's a whole lot of ways that I don't want to die. I'll tell you that much. There's definitely some ways I would prefer to die. You know what I mean?
What is it? Quietly in your sleep, not like the screaming passengers in your grandfather's car.
Yeah, for example. I could think of like a lot more extreme on both ends, but
Jealous
yeah,
husband.
yeah. Well, that's a weird one for me personally, but yeah, you know,
Oh,
like
that happened to you?
you know, house fire. No, I'm
You don't
I'm
do
not
fire.
a jealous husband.
No, it's like,
and I'm not
you know.
like sleeping with another husband's wife. That's not gonna happen either. So like that one's a little out of my personal realm. But you know, house fire, that'd be pretty horrible.
Chemical toilets.
That sounds horrible.
Sorry.
Drowning sounds like a rough way to go. That'd be a rough one.
Up late party. What am I doing? Oh, guys, sorry. I hate you, Val.
It's only 12:30. It's only 12:30.
Man, I was gonna be asleep an hour ago.
We can get off. We don't have to stay. We can go. We can go.
Dude, if this were Friday night, you know that there'd be a joke right after
It's
that.
only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday.
I've got to be somewhere at 10:30 in the morning.
Let's get off. Let's call it. Chat. I love and appreciate every one of you. The expert also loves and appreciates every one of you. The White Rabbit, in fact, loves and appreciates all of you.
Hang on, though. You're not, you're sticking around after the thing, right?
Sure.
Well, all right, good. Because
if you're not subscribed, go check out my channel, Valhalla Waits, on YouTube.
What is wrong?
I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Valhalla Waits on YouTube. Go check it out. I do a lot of candid clips of my hobby farm. So there's a lot of goats and donkeys and chickens and ducks and pigeons. And in fact, I have rabbits making their way to my house as we speak. So rabbits are in the near future. Well, if I could be so lucky. Thank you, Miami Spice. I love you, babe. Come check it out, y'all. Give me a sub. I think, as a matter of fact, I think I'm like 2 subs away from 550 subs, to be completely honest.
What? How many away?
I think I'm 2. I think I'm
Guys,
at like
go
548.
hit it up. Go hit it up. Did somebody put is your thing over here?
I'm not a mod. I can't do it.
No, but it'll be there. Just wait. It's a patience, man.
I got no. You asked me. I'm not impatient. I'm sure one of your beautiful ladies is gonna hook it up. I'm sure one of them will. Thanks, Jen with no filter. I knew somebody would.
All right, hang on a second here. Jen with no filter is the best, man. I absolutely love her.
Dude, your mods are awesome. Your mods are awesome as fuck.
Yeah.
Rex Rabbits. Rex Rabbits. Thanks, ICU Brett. Appreciate you.
Oh, ICU Brett's still here?
Yep.
I have so many questions for ICU Brett. I feel like cheated on this. It's ICU Brett. Like, I want to know all about the ICU stuff. Really, is that, first of all? Is this? Hold on. Is this ICU Brett? Do you see why I don't answer messages while I'm doing this? Do you see how my attention? I can only do one thing at a time. ICU Brett. Is that your arm, or is that just a cool tat?
I'm pretty sure. I would assume it's her arm.
Is it a her? Is ICU Brett a her?
I see side boob. I'm guessing her. There's side boob in that picture, bro. I'm so good at picking out side boob. You have no idea.
You're like a first birthday
side
of
boob entrepreneur.
It's like the first birthday of a boy in puberty.
Listen, there is something special about side boob, and I'm not going to let you take that away from me, expert. I'm not going to let you do it. I love side boob. Melissa Jane, she understands how I like side boob. She knows.
Dude, that's so. I'm gonna have to ban myself from letting you on.
You probably should.
I know, the whole channel's going. I feel like I'm turning into Nick Rekieta now. You know, it's like I just went all downhill. It's
We
like,
could all be so lucky
people
to
are
have Nick Rekieta subs.
No, man, no, dude. I want my subs.
Oh,
Like half my subs have been like, oh yeah, I was in Rekieta stuff and it just got too much for me. Like they're like, the chat over here is this nice. I'm like, yeah,
I'm mod for Rekieta now. That's a new thing.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
that's
so
crazy.
happy about it. I'm so happy about it, bro.
Okay, if you ever talk to him, I want you to tell him, say, the cool dude expert was listening to a stream. This is a stream he did a long time ago, And I
So-
just thought about like White Rabbit had a dream. And she told me this dream, and it reminded me of Ricada giving the instructions on the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Have you ever heard that?
Jelly? I don't think so.
He uses 3 pieces of bread. So he puts peanut butter on a piece of bread,
Oh, that'd be so good.
puts a piece of bread right there, then he puts jelly on top of that piece of bread, then he puts
That'd be
3
so
pieces of bread.
good.
Yeah. So if you're on there, I say, tell me about this triple decker peanut butter and jelly sandwich the expert was talking about.
So, the other day, this was I almost mentioned this earlier, but I was sober enough that I thought it was a bad idea. Now I'm drunk.
But
enough
now
I
that
don't
you're
care.
not, you're going to go
Right.
ahead and just ruin Christmas for everybody.
Yep. No. Rackets the other day in chat said that he would come on my channel, and if he does, that would be my first ever live stream.
Well, look at you.
Yeah. So
How are you such a likable person?
fuck if I know, dude.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just like, I'm like, you know. You kind of remind me of Vol Storm. I think that's the main reason why I allow myself around you. You look like him.
Do I?
He's a little bit hairier.
Harrier?
Yeah, he's like a shaved bear.
Okay. That's
He's
less
huge.
hairy.
He's
A shaved bear is less hairy than what I have going on, I think.
But do you shave everything? Like, you know, if you weren't shaving, would you
It's
turn
kind
into
of
a
a
bear?
personal question, bro.
Oh,
No, I'm not a hairy
I shave
dude.
everything.
Like I'm not a hairy individual. Like I don't have
Okay.
hair.
Yeah, well, see him. He would look like a bear if he didn't shave.
Okay.
It's the only way he has facial features.
Can I say also that y'all got me to 550 subscribers just now, so that's
Thank you guys.
That's
Thank you
flipping
guys.
awesome, and I appreciate y'all.
So anyway, yeah. Afterwards, man, hang on. We're gonna get
Yeah.
out of here with a little sweet brown, guys.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love y'all. Thank you all so much for coming in here. And I know I didn't finish everything. Check out. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. This is my thing. I was gonna come in and I was gonna say, like, I need you guys to help me out. I need you. And now I'm talking to you, so you can help me out. I need you guys to tell me what.
You keep letting
So
me
many
on your
things,
show. That's what's wrong.
Why I keep bringing you on the show?
That's the problem. You keep letting me on your show.
You know,
That's
you
where you're
and-
messing up. That's it. Don't do that anymore.
Do you need to go do Diva and Volstorm do Caliber and Character. They do that show on like Sundays or something.
Okay.
You guys would have a hoot.
I've never seen the show. Never heard of it.
Dude, man.
Somebody send me a
It's
link.
like-
Send me a link.
You're like a virgin.
I'm touched for the very first time. Like
Not
a
a good
virgin. No Madonna. No Madonna.
Oh, I love Madonna, man. What are you talking about?
Does before we get out of here, Valhalla Confession. I am a big Miley Cyrus fan. I think that girl is talented AF. Jolie by Miley Cyrus. Best version ever.
Okay, let's have a talk.
Best version
Let's
ever.
have a talk. Now,
Better
okay,
than
now
Dolly's.
chat-
Better than Dolly's.
Okay. Did you know that Dolly Parton is her godmother?
Very well aware.
Is that not the most screwed up thing?
No,
Is that not
that's
weird?
awesome. It's amazing. It makes so
Yes,
much
I
more
know.
sense.
I see you, Brad. Like, I was looking for her
Yeah, it's not
TikTok where she
good.
did that weird dance and everything. Like, she's
It's
trying to
not
look like a
good.
13-year-old girl.
It's not
And
good.
it's crazy.
She's getting to that Michael Jackson level of weird now.
Michael Jackson was not weird.
By the time it
Do
was
you ever
over,
listen-
he was pretty weird.
Do
I
you
love
ever
his
listen
music.
to- do you ever listen to Rageaholic? Razor Fist?
I know who
Dude,
he is. I don't really
Razor
listen
Fist
to him.
is so cool, man. And he did like a couple years ago. He did like a 5-stream thing on how Michael Jackson was set up.
He might have been.
Dude, it's intense, man. I mean, it's the type of stuff that YouTube was made for. These people that just go all like autistically into something.
Right.
It's awesome.
Don't
It's
get music-tistic, y'all. Don't do that.
Don't get what?
Music-tistic?
I don't even know what that means.
It was a play on words with autism and music, and it didn't work out really well. Let's just move on. Let's just move past it.
Yeah, because we were talking about the accusations about him being a child molester.
Well,
I wasn't talking about his music when I said that he did an autistic dive into it. It was nothing about the music. That's why it wasn't funny. Like, see, I wish I could write jokes, and I wish I could do stand-up comedy. If I could do that, man, I'd be gone. I'd be on a stage doing that stuff. I can't, but I understand the basics of it, and it's like that didn't make sense. And that's why
okay,
it wasn't funny.
fair. I said let's move on, bro. Why you gotta call me out on the one bad joke I've had all night?
Because wearing something out is what I do. That's what I'm an expert at. Okay, you know what, dude? This is honest to truth, man. This is the greatest compliment I've ever gotten in my life. You ready for this? This is how pathetic my life is.
Somebody told him he looked like Valhalla.
That'd be awesome.
That was a good joke, though. That was a good joke. That was so good.
You know, think about how cool that'd be. They'd be like, because they know me and they know you. That'd be so awesome. Yeah, Dolly's extremely proud of Miley. And here's something else I want to say. Is like, Miley, are you a fan of Billy Ray Cyrus?
Not really. Like I'll listen to that. I listened to that song when it was big, I guess. But like,
Wild Red's got it. Achy Breaky Heart.
He was pretty weird though. He was pretty weird.
Well, he's from Kentucky.
He was pretty fucking weird.
From Kentucky. Hey, are you going to? Oh no, you don't have.
I was talking about Michael Jackson. Not Billy
I thought
Ray
you were
Cyrus.
talking about Billy Ray
No.
Cyrus.
No, I was
Isn't
talking
that
about
sad
Michael
that I accepted that you were talking about Billy Ray Cyrus?
That is sad.
That tells you something about him, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Yes, I love Yamaha Biker. Yeah, he was weird trend left long ago.
Yeah.
Are your pants on fire? You still think I'm lying? I do not know who the unexpert is. I do not know who is the other one. There's another one the other night, Clumsy.
The unexpert?
Yeah.
No idea.
Somebody comes in the chats, man.
All right. I believe you. I believe you.
I don't know. Oh yeah, Lil Nas saved Billy Ray.
Let's just not mention that ever again, Tweety. You just keep that to yourself, and we'll pretend like it never happened.
What?
Anything involving Lil Nas X.
Oh, this one.
No, that was beautiful. I like that one.
Yeah.
That
If
makes
I
sense.
were gay, I probably wouldn't go for you.
Well, if I were gay, you wouldn't have a choice. If I were gay, you wouldn't have a choice.
Oh,
That's.
Where's Toy Box Brain at? Oh man, that reminds me, dude. Like, one of my first listeners, I don't know. I had a gay friend, and I haven't heard from him in a long time. It upsets me.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, sorry. I do too. Gay men and I get along fabulously.
Gay men tend to like me a lot, generally speaking.
Yeah, they're cool. That's why. But
I got no
gay women
qualms.
do not like me. It worries me. Melissa Jane, you are going to go check out the Angels chat and click that thing that I sent over there. And with that being said, that's all you need to know, Mel. That's all you need to know. And it's a party across the USA. Is that right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a song?
I don't know. Party in the USA.
No, across the USA.
I don't think that's it.
That's a Miley Cyrus song.
Is it?
Big fan.
Oh, it might. Listen, I didn't say I was a big fan. I said I appreciate what she does. Also, anytime she wears like a unitard, I get real hard.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Party Across the USA. Probably like one of her first big hits. You did big fan. Big fan over there.
I don't think I said big fan. I said I think.
I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life, and then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.